Oh my gosh, I totally just noticed that when we're not on air, it says standby, and when we are on air, it says on air.
Really? I literally told you that.
Well, I couldn't hear you before.
Yeah. All right, that's valid.
There you go. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Lost Caravan. We do one-shots, we do miniseries, long-running campaigns. Basically, if it's a TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. And if you haven't seen it on the channel, maybe you should shoot Hoop a DM. Just saying. Little hint, nod, nod. Anyways, guys, I am Sam. Sammy Scribbles everywhere on the internet. If you can find me, good job. You get some XP. If not, then too bad. So sad. But going into it tonight, just like every night, we are sponsored by Soul Muppet Publishing, who is responsible for the lovely Orbital Blues, which we have played here on the channel. Not me, other people, probably people in this cast. If you have, you should raise your hand and be like, it's pretty awesome, because it is. And if you have also missed other shows, you could check it out on the YouTube channel. I'm sure Hoop has a huge backlog of shows that he needs to put up, but it's fine. It is what it is. Life be stressful. But if you the call out, I'm not calling anyone out, but if you go to youtube.com/Lost Caravan RPG, you could see just how far back Hoop needs to go to catch up. It's fine. But before we get started, we're gonna go ahead and go around the table, have everyone introduce themselves, who you're playing, and that's all we're gonna do. Because we're basically gonna jump right back in where we left off. So it's fine. Emotional trauma. Mary, how you doing?
I'm doing. Hi, everybody. I'm Mary. My pronouns are she, her. Today I'm playing Anna Logan. Her pronouns are she, her as well. She is our lawmaker that is currently shot in the leg, got knocked out by a Molotov cocktail, and is running through the forest. It's a great time. We're getting through it. Just hopefully there will be totally like fine, and we're gonna find a resort that's going to be like nice flowery drinks, and it'll just be a dream, right? Right?
Right,
That's what's happening.
right. Mm-hmm. Totally fine. It's all a dream. Who threw that Molotov cocktail?
Not
No
me.
one. Elder Lemon?
Was it me? I think it was me.
I think
We could just. It was
it was
dog.
Olive. Dog did it again. You know, dog.
Oh,
Dog.
classic dog.
Classic
Classic dog.
dog. But while I'm here, I'm LC. I'm optimistic on all social media. I use she, they pronouns. I forgot what pronouns that Tybee uses. I'm gonna go with she, her. Actually, probably it doesn't say. Never mind. I am the doctor. I have not healed a single person. In fact, I have injured more people than that. Why do you, doctor? I got my medical degree like online, like from a reliable source, clearly. I am doing really great, and I'm hoping I can find my boyfriend soon. And that's about it. That's all. That's how I'm doing. I'm doing really great. I'm not stressed at all. And I have dog. He's my best boy.
Bork, bork.
Dog is best.
Bork.
This is fine. You threw off my order and everything's horrible now, so
Oh.
take an extra point of stress.
I literally thought I was next. I thought I was
No,
next.
you forgot Mika.
I could never forget Mika. Actually, I think that I was next, and that you forgot to take a note.
Let it be noted that Elsie is gaslighting me.
I watched a lot of Interview with a Vampire recently, and I feel like that's just a really big excuse.
I don't want to hear from you anymore, Elsie. I want to hear from Mika.
Okay, that's fair.
Excuses.
I'm Mika. I do things. I'm the co-creator of the Crit Award nominated channel Roll D5, and today I am playing Elder Lehigh Lemon, the priest of the group, and he I don't know, had his first sip of alcohol last episode. He's turning into a real bad boy. Probably a real dead boy soon.
Love it.
The end.
The end. Because it's totally not your fault for drinking alcohol and, breaking the word of wisdom.
Don't do this to me.
It's fine,
Don't do
because
this.
we're going to go over to Danny while you think about that.
Hi everyone, I'm Daniela. I've been watching a lot of Interview with the Vampire and I'm not gaslighting anybody. So tonight I'm playing Dr. Olive Hanaway. Both her and my pronouns are she, her. Olive Hanaway likes rocks and doesn't like people. That's me.
Same. Okay, but first, what is not Danny's, I don't care about Danny. What is Olive's favorite type of rock?
That's a great question that I should have looked into. As someone who doesn't know a ton about rocks,
Snowflake obsidian.
I'm going to say tourmaline.
Coming tonight.
I too am a fan of tourmaline.
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, you would be. Yeah.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Okay, okay, Sam. Okay.
But we're playing The Walking Dead, so no more good feelings.
Wow.
Whoa.
You know who also isn't having good feelings right now?
You.
Archie.
He feels nothing.
I know.
He dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
Fucking dead. Sorry. Anyways.
As I said, it's been a whole week and it's only Tuesday.
We're so aggro.
It's so aggro. Guys, I don't know if Hoop actually put it into the channel points, but if he hasn't, he should.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think every 10 channel points that y'all put out there is another walker to the mob.
Could it be like a 10, like 1,000?
It's a horde for a reason, Elsie. We could do... Okay. Let's do a nice 250.
What? What are we talking about?
250 channel points for one walker?
Uh-huh.
I say 1,000 channel points for one walker.
Too bad I make the decisions at this table, but I don't because I don't have mod powers.
I'm trying
I think
to
God
add it.
makes the final decision. My man.
Oh, it's there.
GOD.
It's there?
It's there. Okay, I'm so excited.
Add to the horde. Oh god.
Horde.
We don't have any +1s anymore.
No.
Oh no.
Did he really go
no.
out and do that? I know where you live, like...
It's okay, I know where all of you are. Okay. We're just gonna hop in.
Adds to the horde. I will be screenshotting the chat. I will be taking receipts.
All of Cthulhu is just around the corner, you guys.
That's
Oh,
right.
Think
no.
about it.
Am
Oh
I
no.
not? Uh-huh.
Oh, we got 2 now. Oh no.
What? I am
Oh, we got
keeping
3.
receipts.
This is
Oh,
fine.
no.
All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. As we do. Tonight we are playing The Walking Dead. If you have watched the series, seen or read the comics, seen anything about it, you definitely know how dark it can get. There will be content warning wise, blood, death, potential discussions on suicide. There will be gore, there will be broken bones. It will get dark, but the safety of y'all and the safety of the cast is my most important thing. We have done lines and veils. I will be monitoring my chat with my cast, making sure that they're all in a safe place, but I can't do that for everyone watching. So if you do feel triggered, if you're feeling down, just check in with yourself and make sure it is okay to leave. It's okay to come back. It's okay to wait until this is up on YouTube, a year from now, and you fast forward to the parts that you don't want to listen to. Okay? So again, listen to yourselves. It's totally fine. And thank you to everyone who has added to the horde.
I think 90% of it has been cast. Or who?
Okay, so you guys literally can't blame me for any of this.
Can I
Hey,
have
what can I?
Oh, go ahead, Mika.
Oh, I was asking, what are we blaming Coop for? I like blaming Coop for things.
Me too. Specifically the
This is an
horde.
angel.
I was gonna say, villain points, how you can be like, this is for somebody, can I buy zombies for my friends? No,
Yeah.
no, for no reason. Like, I wouldn't do that.
So
I
by
wouldn't do that.
buying zombies for friends with villain points, do you mean that you are like sticking a zombie on them?
Oh no.
I mean, like,
Okay,
Mika,
everyone needs to chill. Everyone
we didn't get
What was
okay
just
yet.
redeemed?
We didn't get the okay yet.
What was just redeemed?
Yes.
He does that all the fucking time. It doesn't
Don't
count.
wait, there's no cooldown on villain points.
All
We
right.
don't have villain points.
It's an ultra villain point.
Richard,
Yeah,
if
it
you want to
doesn't count.
shoot me a DM about what this ultra villain point should be,
He's gonna kill me.
it's fine. Ultra death, permadeath of
But anyways, I'm not saying I'm gonna buy a bunch of zombies for my friends. I'm just saying, like, can we? It's hypothetically, yeah.
that.
Here's another question. Because
Mhm.
there's zombies in this world, maybe there's magic in this world and we could do some necromancy and bring back,
Yeah.
I don't know, Hoop's character. To help us.
Canonically,
Never saw him
Canonically.
die.
The Walking Dead and Interview with a Vampire are both on AMC. Are there vampires?
We are not
Yeah.
sponsored by AMC. Let's not drop names.
AMC, if you're watching this and you'd like to sponsor us, me personally,
it's-
I've been subscribing now
It's
for months.
it's by
Please.
AMC.
it's by Free League, but it is both shows do. We're not sponsored. Both shows do exist in the same television network. It'd be cool if it was the same universe.
All right. We're going into Elsie. To answer to your question, if you take on 5 stress, you can totally buy
The sponsorship from AMC.
zombies for your friends.
Said yes.
Yes to
Okay. If that's the case, the one I bought for Mika because he bought one for me.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. Thank you.
we'll see. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So both Mika and Elsie have special walker buddies that will come at some point.
I'm gonna buy
Yeah.
2 more though because I think everybody should have one.
Everyone gets a walker buddy.
Everybody gets a
I mean,
walker
I
buddy.
already
I
purchased
did
another
not
one. I've
ask
purchased
for
2
this.
so far.
Okay, so
so-
give one to somebody else so I can give one to somebody else.
This,
Wait, are you guys
Okay.
using villain points or horde points? That's the
This
question.
is unnecessary.
Horde points.
This is
No.
there's no need for this.
Villain
Okay, I
points
don't
buy a
need for
personal
this.
walker for a player.
Oh,
Horde
Oh,
points add to the horde.
never mind then.
never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wimps.
Now let's get started.
Cowards, babies.
I'm gonna
Okay,
hold it until one of them pisses me off, maybe.
there you go. Man, we're getting so many. We're using all those points for the Cthulhu, so you can't use them. It's fine.
Oh, it's okay. I have 65,000.
Oh no, yeah, I need to use these for Cthulhu.
Nah, it's fine. All right, getting started now that we're past all that. I hope we're feeling a little bit better. Again, we're jumping back in right where we were. Just to recap for those of y'all that are joining us, we are a year into the descent of humanity, essentially. A year has passed since all of your lives have completely gone to hell in a handbasket, where everything as you knew it has been ripped out from beneath you, and you are suddenly with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that basically your life, your survival kind of depends on them a little bit. You know, you might think that your life is your own, that it's in your own, that you control it, but man, you have one person shoot a gun, there's walkers. You have someone throw a Molotov cocktail, you have glass in your eyes. Sorry,
And walkers.
it's dangerous. And so you kind of run this fine line of there being strength in numbers, but also the flip side of that is that you're dependent on someone else. And it's been a difficult choice and a long road for all of you, where you've constantly have had to make that decision over and over again. Am I safer with someone else, or am I safer by myself? And that has led to where we are now. It's dusk. Night has been falling on this forest. If you've been to the East Coast, they're not nice woods with like a scattering of pine needles on the ground with foliage. Woods in the East are gnarled and twisted and difficult to move through. There's brambles, constantly something threatening to trip you, to pull you to the ground, to make you prone. But as we sort of zoom in a little bit further, we see our group of survivors. They're battered, stressed, blood covering their bodies. You can see the slight shake in some of their hands as their hearts are pumping. It's just constant adrenaline all the time, and bodies can't continue functioning like that in a constant fight or flight. But at this moment, there's this heaviness in the air. Last episode we had seen Richard, and his time seemingly running out. Walker had bit him on his shoulder, and just out of nowhere, you guys had just been talking, and then he kind of says what you guys have slowly come to realize, that if he doesn't do something, this is just going to keep happening every 5 minutes. How are you going to make it out of this woods if there's not a distraction? Calmly, methodically, he removes his gun, his holster, his other equipment, hands it over to Dr. Olive. Just silence between you all, and then he looks to Anna. Do you remember what his last words to you were?
Mary doesn't, but I think it had to do with staying alive. I know I told Anna told Richard to run as far as you can because I don't want to run into you out there.
Yeah. And those words sort of echoing in your mind is with that sort of like half smile of his. It's like, I'll see you at the bunker. And you know he's fucking lying. But this is where we're going to pick up. Richard has just ran off into the woods, and you can hear him shouting, "I'm over here," as loud as he can. It's echoing through the woods, but it's pinpointing in a direction, luring the walkers away from your path. You hear the crying and that twisted, mournful groans of the walkers, and you hear the distant cries of Richard echoing through the night. So what do we do?
I think Anna will try and get everyone to keep running, keep getting out of there. Just, we don't have time to rest. We don't have time to mourn, or it'll be us next. Guys, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Olive is racing, just trying to get the hell out of there.
I think there's like half a second of hesitance, like a very split second. It's not like a delayed anything, but like still kind of in shock of what just happened. And then Tybee and Dog are right in suit of right behind Olive and Anna.
Yeah, there had been that moment where Dog had walked towards Richard for just a couple of steps before he had to call him back to you, and you guys started running. As we run, I also want to hear about what is going through each of your heads. Like, are there thoughts? Is there anything you're able to focus on, or is it just your feet moving.
Prayer. Elder Lemon has this OCD reaction where anytime something bad happens, he just has to pray. If he doesn't, then something else bad will happen, because that's just how he's been conditioned. And he's praying, he's humming church hymns to himself inside his mind, because he doesn't want to make more noise than is needed, because he's not smart, but he's not an idiot. He's just young.
What is he praying for?
He is praying for Richard's soul. He is praying for the strength for those of us who are still alive to be able to outrun the walkers, for the Lord to bless their feet, that they may move swiftly, that the Lord may smite down the walkers. Repenting for having that sip of alcohol, praying that that's not the reason that they were just overrun, and the reason why Richard died and why he's lost sight of Brent. Thinking, yeah.
That nugget of guilt just resting in your chest. That it just seems like no matter how much you try to pray for forgiveness, it's still there, because it's like seemed like it all went to hell after you had that sip of alcohol.
And he's thinking, if he dies here, he will not be welcomed and told, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant."
Yeah. What about Olive?
Olive is desperately trying to compartmentalize any grief or any emotions that she's feeling. She's trying to force herself to stay focused on survival and just getting out. So she's like just trying to swallow all of her emotions to the point where it just feels like a heavy pit in her stomach, and it's deeply nauseating, and she's just trying to conjure any strength to push through and just force herself to, I'll deal with these emotions when we stop and take a breather, but right now I just want to get the hell out of here.
Anna, running probably hurts.
Excruciatingly so. I think that she doesn't know how long it's going to have to do, but when you think about the length of time when you're in that amount of pain, it will wear at you further than just trying to get through 1 minute and then say, if I can get through another minute, if I can get through another minute. And it is just this constant inner, you have to keep pushing, you have to keep going, you need to just get through 1 more minute, you just have to step over this log, you have to, even though that it feels like your legs are burning and it doesn't matter right now, because if you get through that next minute, that there might be a break. And it is just this repetition of thought, almost more than just like a mantra, but almost a way of powering through the pain, both physically and emotionally in this moment, to just not give up no matter how hard it is getting. And it is hard.
Yeah. But you guys. Yeah,
Oh, go ahead. No, go
Nope,
ahead.
Ty, you go.
Oh no. Okay. As much as she is thinking about Eli and like where he is and that she has to get there, this can't slow her down. She can't die before she finds him. Or if she dies before she finds him, she hopes he's okay, I guess. She'd rather be her than him. But it's also more like a goal than like a focus, because she has to focus on everything else and all the walkers around her, and as every direction she looks there's more and more, and even every time she thinks, I hope he was in the other direction. I don't care if where I get is farther away from him, as long as he wasn't where these things are coming from or where these things are headed. But that's a thought that has to be repeated, because every direction she looks, they're coming from the same problem. There is no direction that she can locate right now. They are just everywhere. And that's an anxiety, I think, an adrenaline that fuels her towards the destination of getting to a point where she can collect herself and they can make a plan again to find him.
Perfect. I mean, it's not clear whether you guys have been running for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours. It's just the constant, that mantra Anna was talking about. You just gotta keep moving. You just gotta keep moving. I mean, I don't know if you guys will ever feel safe again, but at least some semblance of like, I could protect this area. Feet just keep moving, and you're not sure when it happened as you're running, but you don't see Brent anymore. You don't know how long it's been since you've last seen him. You realize he hasn't kept pace. But you also realize you haven't seen a walker in a little bit. The distraction, you know, the echoing cries of Richard. It's all faded away, and the woods around you are quiet once more. Almost sort of mockingly so, since, you know, the only sound you've been hearing is the beating of your heart thumping in your ears, your feet underground, and that constant sort of groan of walkers. But there's nothing now, but there's also no Brent. You guys do see in the forest, there's a sort of path almost, a little larger than what a game trail would be. So you know that it has to be probably man-made, not super well upkept, but just continuing on the path that you guys have sort of been taking. Luckily, you guys haven't needed to make mobility rolls through any of this. Perhaps it's just the stress, the adrenaline. You guys were able to keep on your feet, or at least if you fell down, you were able to jump right back up. I want to just give you guys a couple moments after all of that. There's no walkers around you now. There's a path. There's no Brent. And night is pretty much fallen. It is getting dangerous to keep going because it's very difficult to see through the woods. You know, the moonlight has come through in some patches to help you run, but it wasn't more of a direction as so much as a just keep going.
Look, there's... First of all, what the fuck is Brent?
He's right.
Yeah,
He's
he
right
was.
behind
No, he's
me.
not. Where the fuck did he go?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was running.
Fuck.
The only hope we can have for this is that he finds his way back to us, because we can't go back there.
No,
There's
a path. We're following we need to keep going.
There's a lot of paths. Brett knows his way around here. He'll find
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
If not, if What matters now is what we do next.
Elder
What-
Lemon vomits, like arm against a tree.
Emptying.
Spelling the alcohol.
Spell the alcohol. Get the hence.
Yes. But also, like, just from the exercise, they just saw someone get bit. It's not his first time seeing someone get bit, but everything going on now that the adrenaline's coming down, it's going down, everything else is coming up.
I mean, it does that. I think all of you are kind of having that shake of like suddenly it feels, it's just starting to feel heavy. Now that you don't have there's still goals, but it's feeling a little heavy right now that you've been running so far. Your muscles are burning. Injuries are definitely feeling it. It's the pain is starting to set in now that the adrenaline is beginning to fade. Might be a good idea to try and figure out a way to camp, some way to rest. Some of you are a little hurt, some of you got a lot of bit of stress there going on.
Not me. Couldn't be me.
Nah, never.
No, I have no stress. I just need to go over there. I just need to excuse myself for a minute to talk to my dog. That's all. Personal time, Nothing to do with stress.
Nah. As you do, dog talk.
Mhm.
But is the plan, there is this path that you could keep following, hoping to find someplace, better to protect, or, you could be out just where you fall. If you do want to look for someplace to rest that is relatively safe, I'm going to say survival rolls, unless you want to try and argue for something else.
Would scout work for this? To try and find a place to look out for?
Yeah, I would say scout would work too.
Okay. I would like to use scout.
You guys are going to have to call your rolls to me because I can't
I'm gonna
see them.
succeed all of them then.
Oh, I'm still okay. I'm not broken anymore, right? I'm at battered.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Because you literally rolled the best roll you could get for a critical injury last game.
Yes, it was insane.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I messed up, but I got 3 successes.
Can you guys stop? Stop it. Stop messing up. Okay, but you got 3 successes.
Yep.
Yeah. Is anyone going with Anna?
I'll accompany Anna. Unless you.
Oh, I was going to, but go ahead. You
No,
got
you
to
go
it
ahead.
first.
Okay. Just because she's injured, I'm gonna accompany Anna. Just assist.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do you have scouting, Anna? Or
Yes.
Olive? Sorry.
Oh. Yep.
Yes.
Do you want to roll it too? Just
Okay.
for fun. I won't it's for an assist. I just want to see how good your assistance
I'm
is.
scared to roll.
I'm only going to count successes
I
for you.
messed
You
up. I got
messed
2
up.
successes.
Okay.
2 successes.
We got not counting your mess-ups, just your successes for this.
Okay.
Okay, we good. So as you guys sort of leave the group, Elder Lemon, the smell of vomit in the air, Tybee needs a moment with dog. The realization that, there's only 4 of you. When you started this, there were 6. You guys sort of follow that trail, probably 100, 200 yards or so. And instead of having the force get thicker, it sort of opens up into a clearing, and there's a white building that it's a church tucked back in the woods. It doesn't look like it's been kept very well. It's sort of been back here, probably like might have been like an old family church that they had on their land. You're not sure exactly where you are, but that sort of thing was common, you know, in Virginia. You could kind of see where some of the boards have been like broken either from a branch, but atop it, you can't really make out, but it looks like there's some sort of steeple. There's no lights within, and everything around you is quiet. No cars outside, just sort of the remnants of what might have been where you would tie off horses, or a parking lot. It's not very big, but it's back here in this clearing that you just followed through a trail in the woods. You're not sure if there's houses further off. It's too dark to see.
Great. Lemon will be happy.
Maybe they have supplies, who knows? It's a shelter.
It's
Pretty sure he
something.
abandoned that place when everything fell. Anyway,
Collect the others and head there, or I can scout ahead a little bit.
I think we need to settle down pretty soon.
Okay. Got the others. We'll go.
All
Start
right, you
trudging back to the other two.
guys head back without incident.
We found a church. Dark, quiet, promising. We either cowboy camp out here, or we try to see if the shelter is actually deserted.
I'd pick shelter
It's
over
deserted.
out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
You guys head
How-
back. Does anyone have a light source on them?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Hold on.
Yes.
Let me look.
I have a flashlight.
No.
I have the light of God.
Brightens your countenance. Elder Lemon's just glowing.
Yeah.
Magic.
Just got that
we
glow
sweet-
about him.
Oldest.
Mhm.
Magic in this universe.
Means you can bring Richard back to life.
You guys never saw him die.
That's true.
Exactly.
You never saw him live, but there's that. But Anna, are you shining your flashlight? Do you turn it on?
Yeah, I'll turn it on just to be safe right now. I don't think Anna can afford a trip and fall at this point with the injuries she sustained as of late. So I think she has one of those that like you can like change. It's like an industrial flashlight, but you can kind of change how bright out it goes. You can have it more narrow or wider, but it's not as lit up. And I think she's using it so it won't let off a ton of light. Basically, as stealthily as she can use a flashlight, she's trying to use it.
Stealthy flashlight.
Stealthy flashlight.
So you're not going like, "Woo," what? or
We're not
anything
going
like that.
full rave.
No raving. Okay. It's fine. Are you shining it in the windows or just at your feet as you guys sort of approach the church?
I'll shine it in the windows, just to kind of take a peek.
I'm walking a little bit ahead of Anna with Richard's
Mhm.
gun in one hand and just my hand ready to grip the sledgehammer. My other hand ready to grip my sledgehammer.
Aw, no more sledge sisters.
No more sisters.
Sort of that realization pops in as you have your hand reach back to touch the sledgehammer.
Try to swallow any grief and guilt. and just focus.
Don't know why there'd be guilt there, but yeah, you shine that flashlight in through the windows, Anna. You sort of see broken pews in various states. You shine it over towards the front of the church where the pulpit would be, and there seems to be some figure sitting in that front pew, but it doesn't move at all as you shine the flashlight towards it.
I don't like that at all.
Otherwise, the building seems empty. Bibles on the ground. There is a huge cross on the wall behind the podium. Not a Mormon church. Sorry, Elder Lemon.
At this point, I think that's preferable.
Yeah.
I'll kind of say, there's a guy sitting in there, but not moving, not reacting to the light, so...
I can go on ahead, scut it out. You guys show up behind.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the guy.
No.
Okay. I'm not going. No, I'm not going to.
No, do it.
Do you do it,
it.
Micah?
You said
Does
it,
Elder
you do
Lemon
it.
throw a rock? Don't listen to
Yes.
them.
God
he throw
said
a rock?
to do it.
No, I think he's more likely to be the one to like go up. He's got his handmade spear, and he's gonna like use the reach of it to tap, tap, tap.
Just on the broken glass of the building. You can't reach him from the side windows.
Oh, that's okay. That's right. Then
It's a
no.
long I mean, if you've been back there like taping a spear and like just making it like a 10-foot pole, I'm not gonna stop you. But
It does have reach. No, never mind. I Mika declare that my character, my pawn, Elder Lemon, it does not do this.
okay.
I'm gonna be getting to head in front of all the others. I'll have Richard's flashlight, which I've been informed has a red film over the light, and I'll have Richard's gun as well. And I'm just kind of cautiously going ahead towards the individual.
So you guys are on the outside. Do you just try to open the front door? You go in through the window?
I'm gonna attempt to go through the front door.
Is there? Okay. Is there like I'm trying to like describe this, like the back door area that goes more behind. Wait, hold on. What kind of church is this? Like what
Seems
denomination?
Like a little family church.
Like
out in the woods.
Baptist or Methodist or something like that.
Probably Baptist.
Okay. Okay, never mind. It probably wouldn't happen. Well,
I mean, if you want to walk around the whole thing,
if there's a side door, yes.
there's definitely a side door.
Okay,
It's
then the
not
side door.
just the entrance
Okay.
on the front.
Okay, side door for me then.
I'm gonna send a picture to the chat because I don't have anything. So we have one person going in through the side door. Anna's going in through a side door. Tyvee's gonna try and go in through. No, sorry, switching it. Anna, front door. Tyvee, side door. There we go. How else we doing it?
I'll go through the side door.
I'll stay with Olive.
Yeah.
All right. Front, side. You move along to the front door and it doesn't, you try the handle, it's locked, but you could also tell that it's not the strongest door.
I'm going to attempt to just shove it open, trying to make minimal noise to the exterior, but still just trying to like shove it open.
Who's with you again? Is it Anna?
Anna.
I actually have decent strength. I want to be there.
Well, lucky for you, Elder Lemon, as you guys try the side door, it just opens.
Oh.
But as you sort of open the door, you hear that thud of, I don't know how minimally you, I mean, I guess you could kind of just like shoulder it to try and.
That's what I was attempting, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I need to make you roll for this.
Okay.
No, yeah, I will. Roll strength.
Me?
Nope. All
2 successes.
No mess ups. Yes.
Is that a first?
That I think so.
I think so.
Might be.
No mess ups. Yeah. You just sort of crouch down a little bit, so you got your power in your hips, and knock into the door just as with your shoulder, and it just sort of pops open. The wood was soft where like the lock would have been, the deadbolt, and it just goes pretty much straight through. There's minor cracking of wood, but again, it was soft from being out here. It's humid, it's been raining, and again, this place has not been like upkept.
Right.
But it's also been a year,
Yeah. I begin to rush inside, just like quickly going like side to side, making sure there's nothing to the left or right, and then begin to head straight towards the individual and see if they're making any motion or take any reaction to the sound of our presence.
You guys coming from the back of the church, it's dark in here, there's minimal moonlight sort of flooding in through, but you guys do have the flashlight that you're shining around. You're able to kind of play that dance of, what areas you're wanting to light up, but I'm sure you have it trained on the individual. And then coming in from the side, there's sort of like this back area, probably like an office of some sort, so you don't immediately see the individual. But Danny or Anna and Olive, as you both are running up, light focused on him, as you near the front of the church, your steps sort of slow as you realize this person's just plain normal dead. But how close do you get to them?
They're like, we're heading from behind them, right? This person has their back to us.
Yeah.
Is
So
there
I'm
enough-
just wondering how close you get.
I'm gonna attempt to get close enough to take a wide berth to get to its front. So perhaps maybe like 10 feet away, if possible.
I want to stay further back, but I kind of want to shine my light on the back of this person's head. I guess what I would be nervous about is, okay, it's staying still. Is it just because it's a dormant walker, or is it actually dead? And I think she would kind of flash the light up, trying to hopefully see if there's any kind of what would look like a brain has been damaged of some sort, as she kind of like scans the flashlight from further away.
Yeah, as you train the flashlight on their head, sort of looking, you can see where it looks like the top of the skull has been blown through. It sort of catches on that glint of bone at the top, and the head seems like it's been decaying. Going
Just
around
a
towards the
sigh
front.
of relief.
Yeah.
Sigh of relief.
If Anna still has the flashlight on this individual, I'm going to put away mine, holster my gun, and just take out the sledgehammer as I make my way in front of it.
Yeah. As you make your way in front of it, you get a little bit more details. The individual's backlit, but you could see that they were wearing Levi jeans, that have since sort of collapsed around what would have been their body. Probably died months ago. You do see on the pew next to him, sort of where his long sleeve shirt was, the plaid button up, a gun.
Beside him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like gripping my sledgehammer, I'm just trying to get closer and closer, enough to just inch so I can reach out, grab the gun, and like retract my arm.
Yeah, easy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
You pull it away and the body sort of falls forward onto the floor of the church.
Can I just like with my foot just like kick it to see if there's anything else on their belongings, anything in the pockets?
Yeah.
Just get a sense if there's anything more on his person.
You can this isn't like a roll. This is more of a scavenging roll. Roll me 2d6s.
Okay. How do I do that in where? Oh, there's the dice. Found it. I got a 5 and a 4, so 9.
5 and a 4, you got 54.
54, yes.
You know, you sort of nudge around, and from the top pocket of this button up, you kick out what looks to be a flask.
I'll take that.
There's liquid inside that you can hear.
Okay. Take a moment to step back and uncap it and just try to see if I can smell what it is.
How well does Olive know her alcohol? It smells like a liquor of some sort.
I feel like she's had her fair share of drinks in her life.
It makes your eyes water.
Hmm?
It makes her eyes water. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll screw the cap back on and just pocket it in case of emergency.
Some moonshine.
Maybe.
And then just continue to take just a quick peek of the individual. If there's nothing else discerning, then I will kind of take a few steps away and wait for the others.
Yeah, nothing else. But going back to where Elder Lemon and Tybee are, you guys enter an office. Neither of you have a flashlight, though, correct?
Correct. But I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
There we go. You enter the room, and the only light that is within it is from the door that you guys sort of open. This sort of pale moonlight flooding in. You see a large desk. Behind it, there's sort of like a wall of books. You do see like vines have begun to grow across some of them. A scattering of like $5 bills, $10 bills on the ground, and a stack of Bibles on the desk. You could search the room further if you'd like, but you do see a door on the far side that is just like a crack open.
I'm gonna search through them.
Roll me 2d6.
Bibles. See if they're the KGV version. Let's see.
Quick flip
This
through them. They are the
is-
King James version.
As a 6 and a 5, 65.
You find money, you find the Bibles, King James version. You sort of open a drawer. You do find you know, like one of those 10 like first aid kits. Opening it up, there's band-aids and alcohol wipes.
Cool. I grab that.
Tybee, you want to roll a scavenging roll?
I don't have what
You
scout?
can
Is it
scavenge,
scout?
yeah.
Okay, scout or survival?
It's just 2d6s.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do. Okay. I just did 3. I'm sorry. I don't know what came first. You want me to re-roll them?
Just pick 2 of them. Give me a
All right,
number from
3
them.
and 2.
32.
Yeah.
You're kind of feeling around the shelves, and your hand touches a can. Kind of bring it back, and it's a bottle of pesticides.
Okay.
You know,
Feel like
highly flammable, toxic.
Should probably trade me.
Also good at getting
Zelsi.
rid of bugs.
Yeah, we still have those matches.
Good question.
I
No reason.
think so.
No reason.
High or low?
Low. It's gonna be high. I do this every time.
Did you say low?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's high. It got to be.
Every time.
That was 4. You don't know if you dropped the matches while running as you're sort of searching your pockets, or somebody else has them, but you do not have matches on you.
Got it.
Would I have them? 'Cause again, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who lit the Molotov cocktail.
Low or high?
Low. Oh.
As
Pushy the
Tybee calls over to see if, Elder Woman has matches. Search.
There's a hole in
Nothing.
my pocket.
There's a hole in your pocket.
Dear Liza,
Great.
dear Liza.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh, it's just a hole in my bucket. It's an old song.
There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. No?
There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, a hole.
But Elder Woman, as you sort of round the desk, you do see that the Bible is open. You kind of look at it and you make up, you sort of make it out through the moonlight on there. Sort of zooming in, and it's open to the Old Testament.
Ooh.
You see that it's Genesis 6:7. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast and creeping thing and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. Underlined and highlighted.
I'm real quickly going through different scripture mastery to see if I can think of something to make Elder Lemon feel better.
No, you can. Maybe this
okay.
is the whole
Messiah. His first thought is Messiah 4:30. But this much I can tell you, that if ye do not watch yourselves, and your thoughts, and your words, and your deeds, and observe the commandments of God, and continue in the faith of what ye have heard concerning the coming of our Lord, even unto the end of your lives, ye must perish. And now, O man, remember and perish not.
Does it help him feel better?
No. Because he thinks about the sip of alcohol he had.
Yeah, now the scripture he finds is about destruction. The one in his mind is man shall perish.
He didn't watch himself. If he doesn't continue back in the faith, he will perish. as well.
Yeah. It reminds you of Moroni. It's like, I have not friends, nor whither to go, and how long the Lord will suffer that I may live, I know not.
Yep.
It's okay. You hear dogs sort of sniffing around, shuffling papers. He's not growling, not alerting towards anything either. But you do hear a thump from the other room. Does just Lemon and Tybee have Olive and Anna said anything?
Well,
I think you
let me-
are muted.
I would have softly, like after investigating the corpse and just collecting whatever was on him, I would have softly yelled out in the direction of where the other two should be coming from. I would just kind of softly yell out, hey guys.
You yell?
No, I'm doing it pretty softly so that no one in the softly enough that someone within about 20 feet could hear, but no one in the exterior could hear. So kind of like it's not enough to not loud enough to penetrate walls.
Sure. Okay, yeah. Say what you're gonna say.
I would say, hey guys. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. See if they're close enough to be able to react and show where they are.
And the thump came from the where
Inside the
Olive's
room.
voice. Which, the room that was cracked or the room that...
No, I was trying to make a calls coming from inside the house joke, but it didn't work.
You
Calls coming
have
inside the house.
failed. No, so you guys, the door that's cracked, again, dark without, you hear the thump, and as you're sort of cautiously creeping towards that door, you hear Dr. Olive's voice call out, hey guys.
From that room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, you guys.
You open the door and you guys are all together.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this is a
Hey.
serious game.
No, it's
Is
not.
Is it?
I don't know if you've noticed this, but a lot of us get stressed, and when we get stressed, we make jokes and laugh a lot.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
it's an accurate representation of the vibes in the room.
Okay, guys, he's dead. Place seems clear for now. Decent place to get some rest and heal up. I can try to take a look at Anna over here, but this is best we can find for the night.
Honestly, I think we should all rest before poking at anything.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Did that guy have anything good on him?
Some moonshine and potentially a gun.
I found a first aid kit.
Okay, well that'll help. We can
Yeah.
figure it all out, but let's just get ourselves situated.
What does it look like killed him?
Something tore right through that skull of his. Probably a bullet.
And I do
Guilt.
a wait, did I get to heal or not heal, but remove stress yet? I can't remember if we paused.
We paused a little bit. I'm gonna say like finding this place and having it be empty allows you guys to all remove 1 point of stress.
Heck yes.
But if you want to continue removing stress, we're gonna need to unwind a little.
It wouldn't make
Some
sense for me to do
chillax
this
time.
like no, I think I need to do this before. Can I use a medicine roll to see if I can tell what tore through his skull? Like, was it a bullet wound that was self-inflicted, or was it like someone killed him?
Olive, do you describe how you found the body? Or Anna?
I don't volunteer any information unless asked. Frankly, Olive does not care.
I'm not gonna make you make a roll for this. EMS. You sort of walk over towards where the body is crumpled on the ground. The stench of rotting flesh reaches you. I don't think it bothers much of you all anymore. But you do see it's rotted enough that it doesn't seem to have any fly larvae in it.
Yeah.
So fresh.
But you do see that from where it is, it looks like the back of the skull has been blown through. I don't know if you want to roll them over, but you know that Olive found a gun next to this guy. Nothing else is in here. Front door was locked. I think there's some deductions that can be made. That's probably self-inflicted.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm good to chillax for a minute. Everybody else is.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move over to Anna real quick. As you're going through your pack, sort of trying to settle down for the night, and at the top of your pack, you find a couple pieces of paper that weren't there before when you packed your things.
Anna just kind of warily pulls it out, just unsure of like, is this like a stupid little prank? Seems like something Brent would do, but she'll look inside her bag to kind of see.
Yeah, it's in a writing familiar to you. It says to Tybee, Anna, Elder Lemon, and Olive. So we begin reading the letters.
Yeah.
One second.
This means that my journey's ended. I was never very good at connecting to folks once everything went to shit, but I do hope this conveys my feelings clearly. Tybee, I always watched over you from the shadows, making sure you were safe even when you thought you were alone. You may never have known it, but your strength and resilience were always inspiring for me. Keep that fire burning. The world needs more folks like you. Anna, my heart aches as I write this. I never found the right moments or the courage to tell you how I felt. Your kindness and warmth brought a light to this dark world that I clung on to more than you'll ever know. Please, stay safe. Keep shining. You deserve a happiness that this world rarely offers. Elder Lemon, we never saw eye to eye. I often resented your little sermons and your dogma. But despite our differences, I understood the importance of faith and the hope that you provided for others. In a way, you kept people grounded. Keep guiding them. Olive, you were the only one who could ever really challenge me, and for that, I respected the hell out of you. You pushed me to be better, stronger. Thank you for that. Keep fighting. Don't lose that spirit. They need more fighters. For everyone else, I wish you nothing but the best. Survive, thrive, find what little joy this world has left to offer. Remember me not as the asshole that you usually saw, but someone who cared deeply in his own way. Goodbye, my friends.
And as you sort of finish reading those words, you blink a couple times and realize that your tears have begun staining some of the words, because it started out as sort of a joke that you and Brent and Richard, when you first formed this thing, would put your final words in each other's backpacks. You have similar letters in everyone else's, Brent too, but I don't think either of you thought that, you know, this simple thing of, hey, let's go find Elliot and what's this, he's Matt, and get our stuff back would turn into something like this. And that joke of putting your final words in each other's backpacks just doesn't, it isn't funny when you actually have to read them.
Anna just kind of will quickly move the paper away so it doesn't get damaged and just kind of quickly wipe her face, not wanting to bring attention to anything. And I think,
oh, go ahead.
I think at this point of just everything that has happened, I don't think it quite hit her that everything had changed. Like at first, you know, when the world went to shit, at least she was on the job with her sister, and then she found a family, so it just, there was a filter over everything. And that filter's gone.
Do you share the letters?
Can I kind of want to gauge of where people are at right now. As far as like, I think what Anna's worried about is she doesn't want to tip anybody over the edge. We just went through a lot, and while she was more prepared for this because it was something that they all decided on, it might be too much for everybody else.
As Anna looks around, what is everyone doing? What does she see? And what signs are you guys giving off to, like, what your mental state might be?
Olive is keeping an eye out, trying to keep an ear out for any noises, lights, or anything coming from outside. I think she is trying to, once again, just bury any actual human emotions by just trying to stay vigilant on a mission. Now that we're missing two people, she's just feeling a little bit extra careful of herself and the others. So I think she's stone-faced. I think she's desperately trying not to betray any emotion. Just stay emotionless, stay focused, don't think about things, and just keep an eye out.
I think Tybee has like kind of like sat down on the ground to initially start inventorying what medical supplies she's got left, and then seeing what else she can scrounge up like to salvage and make it last longer. But I think it's now like dwindled to kind of like, I think she's got like a keychain or some stupid like tacky trinket or some shit like that like like a Mothman keychain or something like really like stupid and kitschy from a very small town and some place that's not near here, but somehow Eli had like the ability to find it and gave it to her. And just like flipping that over and over in her one hand and just like head pressed to dog, like just eyes closed, like at peace, I think, not like stressed, but it's just like a very silent, like come back to yourself moment. Because everything was a lot.
What about Elder Lemon? What's he doing?
I think you're muted.
Thank you. He's giving the doc the first aid kit he found. Like, here, some extra supplies. Then he's going to sit down on one of the wooden pews and warily flip open his quad and start reading something.
That's what Anna sees.
As far as the letter, is it like multiple letters to hand out, or is it one to pass around?
It's sort of paper's a commodity. It is multiple, but they're scraps. They're not big.
Okay. I think that Anna will kind of approach everybody and just say, I don't know if you're up for this, and you don't have to read it right now. But Richard left behind some words.
Let's
You
see what he
don't-
wrote.
Surprisingly glowing reviews of all of us. But here, she'll hand them out. If you're not ready, just stick it in your bag and wait for a day that you really do need to cry. That's what I'd suggest. Do or don't. But it's been a long day. Or just don't push yourself too far.
You guys choose whether or not to read the words that Richard had written.
Olive's immediately reading it.
Hack later. There's a hesitance though. It's like I think part of it is where it's like stuck with her. Like read it when you for a time you need to cry, and like already she's like having regret of how they interacted before that happened, and like that interaction with dog that was his last goodbye is kind of like stuck with her, so she's not ready to read it.
Elder Lemon reads it. Gives a light, breathy laugh. And kind of jokingly says to himself, let me know when you've accepted the gospel in the afterlife, and I'll do a baptism for you. Or if it's all bull crap, let me know, and I'll drink some gin for you.
Tempting sin again.
Elder Lemon's just very weary. I've used that word a lot the past 5 minutes, but he's tired. He is so tired. And I think he says to everyone, yeah, in the morning, let's just go back. I don't think Matthew wants to be found.
No, we're not going back. We're finding Elliot or Matthew or wherever the fucking supplies are, and we're finding it as fast as we can, and then we're gonna figure this shit out, and then we can go back. We didn't make it this far for nothing.
If we go back to pretty much nothing. Like, without those supplies, I know I'm biased and wanting to keep going, but without those supplies and having to make it through that horde again, if they went in the direction that our I won't call it a home. It's not a home. If they went in the direction that we have to travel and we have no supplies and we're going back to no supplies, we're signing our own death certificates. That's it. We have to keep going.
Do we know for
Blackburn.
sure if they left together?
We don't know shit, but there's one thing I do know is that gunshot wounds mean that I need antibiotics, and we don't have any of those left. So
If I can get enough running water on it, you might not
Yeah.
need them. But
there's a bullet stuck in my leg, Tabby.
and bullets sterilize themselves at the heat they're fired at. So as long as the tools I use are clean enough, which I can't promise, there's no sterile field. So honestly, no.
I'm gonna
But
pass the flask over to Ty. Something.
It's something. The rest of the field won't be sterile, but what are we gonna do? But if I can rinse it out enough, there's a better chance we might not need them. Doesn't mean that we don't need to find them, but
There's one thing at least we do know. If we found the truck tracks, if I remember right, going. Just a reminder, did the truck tracks go through that town or not?
It seemed like they did, yeah. 'Cause that's what you guys were following and made it to the town.
The truck was allowed to go through town without any intervention by the people that tried to kill us there. If a car was randomly going through a place with people that like to pick fun at people, I'm sure they would have tried to disable the car. Why was the car able to drive through? I think it's connected. I don't know how, but it's our first clue, and we can figure the rest out later, I guess. I don't know.
Sam, is there any place like that Eli ever might have mentioned? Like, not that he would, that's where he went this time per se, but anything that would have that may direct my thought process, like, this may be where he would go. Like, if he ever got out of this place, if he ever had to go a direction.
It's not necessarily where he would go, but what he wanted to do. You do remember that lately they had been getting stressed that your guys' raids weren't turning up much. That Richard wouldn't let you guys go further into the bunker. That it just seemed like the same thing day in and day out. You know, you guys were safe, you guys were comfortable, But it also almost seemed like you guys were just slowly wasting away, dying. Like, how far out would you need to keep going to get supplies? Wasn't sure if Brent and Richard and Anna knew what they were doing. If they had enough to keep you guys safe.
Okay.
But if he left to get supplies, why didn't he take you?
Yeah. Cool. All right. Elsie's gonna ruminate on this for a little bit.
I like ruminating. So I guess the plan is, are you doing surgery on Anna's leg? You getting the bullet out, or
This we'd had our time, right? This was our time.
we've reduced another point of stress?
Okay.
Yeah. Zero stress, baby.
Oh, I'm so chill. I'm so calm.
I am at peace.
If
That
I do
one
my
stress.
NPC, I get to take it all. Do my hour with my dog.
You did do your hour with your dog. We're chill.
0. Me this whole game begging Sam to please don't let me have more stress anymore. No more stress. I have 0 stress now. I can do surgery. Yes. I mean, I hope I can do surgery. I can always fail, but not with 4 stress. Does that just be a medicine roll? Oh, I lost you, Sam. What'd you say? No.
Roll.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. That's delayed. Okay. And I get +2 from the medicine. Oh, I can only use 1 at a time. That sucks. No, I can only select 1. Okay. Are you
gonna push it?
Yeah, I am.
Oh God.
Because there's no way I just rolled 9 dice and had 0 successes.
I'm so sorry, Elsie.
I don't know what I did to deserve this shit.
Not
Okay.
even on Foundry.
Yeah, it's not. Maybe that's the reason I didn't this time. Last time I at least had like 1. So we're pushing it. I take 1 point of stress and something bad happens, right? Or something unfortunate.
Stress.
Okay. We're pushing it,
if
right?
you roll a walker, then, but yeah, you can push it.
Okay, so I take 1 point of stress and reroll.
Push
Mhm.
it, push it, push it.
Push.
Push. Just a little push.
Push.
Do I
Remember,
get to
it
use
started
bonus
this way.
die?
Shove.
Do I get to do 9 again? I don't remember if I can do.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you just
Okay.
press push on the thing.
Mhm.
And
It's a reroll.
Oh. Okay.
With the stress dice, though.
I see it.
Hey,
hey,
that's
Ooh.
at least that's no.
1 success is fine.
One
That's
success is fine. That's all you need.
Wait. That roll that I just made with all of those dice plus 1 stress dice, the 6 was on the stress dice. So therefore, I still rolled 9 dice with no 6.
Stress is
helps.
not bad.
It's not,
Stress
no.
helps you focus.
Just don't know how that's statistically possible.
Yes.
It's fine. 1 success is all I needed.
One success
Yeah.
is all you needed. So when you push a roll, it sort of represents you figuring out another way to do something, overcoming in a way. So how does Tybee do this? Remove the bullet from Anna's leg and
So I think it was like almost a clean through and through, but it ping ponged off the leg and the femur or whatever, wherever it was in the leg, and kind of like is at the back where you can, if you pushed hard enough, you could feel where it is. So I think what she does is, instead of, I don't want to go into graphic detail because I know some people like don't do gore, but I think instead of going in through the entry point, she goes and makes an incision at the back after sterilizing everything with like the alcohol. It makes a small incision and kind of just like is able to make that work better and have a less intrusive digging around and stuff than it would have been to go straight through where it entered, and can get it out that way.
Yeah. There's that plink that sort of echoes through the church as you drop the bullet onto the ground. I don't know if it's so much as a relief for you, Anna. It still hurts like hell. You're probably chomping down on some piece of fabric to keep from crying out throughout the whole thing. But you no longer have a bullet lodged in your leg.
Woo.
Can I, instead of dropping it, give it to her and put it in her hand?
Yeah.
Keep it.
Put it on a
Keep it.
necklace.
Exactly. Survive somehow, as they say.
You know, I'm used to doing this to other people, so I guess all the people that I did it to now are just saying payback's a bitch. But
Yeah, well,
thank you.
you're welcome. And I'm glad I could help, but it feels kind of just, I guess. I'm sorry. I should also say, I know a lot of that
What?
was me being rash, and
Why are you
that's
sorry? I'm the one that ran in there.
because I didn't help. I mean, I tried, but what I did didn't help. So.
I guess that's one vantage point. I don't know. The way I saw it, you were having to go hand to hand against someone that was just trying to hurt you. Someone that doesn't have the same fighting training that some of us do. And you're doing the best you can with what you got.
Yeah, but yeah, you know,
No buts.
thinking
We
about the
don't have
past,
room for
and
those.
we don't. Thinking about the past and what I could have done won't change what we are now. So it's out. If we find some more alcohol, I'm gonna rinse it again. We're not. Never mind. That doesn't matter. Procedure doesn't matter anymore. Whatever, I'll clean it. I'll clean it.
Do the best you can with what you got.
Yeah.
And for the record, I don't blame you one bit. And I think you're a good luck charm.
Okay. You just remember that later. Just remember that. But you know, maybe my luck's turned around. I don't know. Maybe we'll find a rabbit's foot or something.
I
Be
mean,
nice.
those are helpful, but I think it's more the luck that you make. You got a long trip ahead.
We do.
Don't sell yourself short, Tabby.
I am trying not to, but I'm sure you've had experiences similar to mine. And if you had the multitudes over the year alone, you would you might think that you were a bad luck charm too. It's a hard thought process to shake.
I understand. I don't talk about it, and I think it was a little bit before. You might have seen her a little bit, but I blame myself every day for not being able to find Ruby, so I understand. Choices we make, we can play over them over and over again. There's things that we could do differently next time, but we don't know what that butterfly would have done.
That's true. It's very true. But like you said, nothing we can do now except keep on pushing.
Mm.
You should get some rest though. You didn't lose too much blood, thankfully, but oh well, from that. So I guess you should still rest up.
Sounds like a plan. Get some rest too. I'm sure dog probably needs some scritches or one or two.
Just a couple. Dog's probably gone. He's probably out running.
Oh
He'll
no,
be
dog's
back.
sleeping.
Dog sleep. Oh my god.
You could hear the soft little snores.
My favorite thing in the world is dog snores.
Mm-hmm.
Like in general, but also dog. Proper noun.
Proper noun dog.
Proper noun dog.
So you guys rest. I'm sure there's a rotation of watches. It's warm, so you don't really need blankets. You know, you go up on a pew, you grab some Bibles as a pillow, rest your head, or make a makeshift bed out of them. But however uneasy, hopefully dreamless, some of you fall asleep. Others keeping watch. But I think right here is a good time to take a break. Just a couple minutes. We'll probably be back 5-10 minutes and wrap things up. And it will be great. So hope you guys stay with us. I'm just gonna keep talking until someone tells me that I'm out. Yeah, we're back.
Work.
I don't want to be here anymore. Hello, welcome back. We are playing The Walking Dead. We had some feels. People fell asleep. People hopefully didn't have nightmares. People dreamed, people rested. Elsie, take that stress away already. You slept. Y'all haven't eaten though. I don't know if any of y'all have rations, but
I have a can of ravioli. It's my oh, what's the word? So Mormon. It's not food supply, but you know,
it is food supply.
I
No,
have
it's not
2
the.
portions of
We
dried
got
meat.
rations. We're good. We got food supply.
Yeah.
We got 1 can of raviolis and 4 people and a dog.
I have 2 meat rations.
Oh, you got rations. Okay.
That was my roll. That was my re-roll when you tried to make me keep the parrot.
I forgot. Oh yeah, parrot food. You
Could we have
have
killed the parrot?
and made it into meat rations.
How many meat rations would a parrot have been if we killed it?
It's a big parrot.
Half. One rations.
All right, so we upgraded.
Anyway,
Mary, I think you muted.
the fuck.
Love this for me. All right. For healing, for the medicine roll, do I heal any from that, or am I still at a 1?
You are at bruised.
All right. I will take it.
Okay, we still got some pain in the leg, but it does not seem to be in any immediate danger of sepsis that I know of. I'm not a medical professional.
I'll take it. Yes.
I'll take it.
You have to
Bloody
give it a few
alcohol
days.
wipes. You wiped out all those alcohol wipes from the med kit that Elder Lemon bought. Found. He didn't buy it. Did you put a Band-Aid on it? There was Band-Aids in the thing. Harvested all the gauze.
Yeah, I wrapped it for sure.
There we go. Yeah, we're fine. We're just bruised, okay? Just shot through the leg.
Minor flesh wound. It's fine.
Just for like, I know I can't heal people with like making makeshift bandages from clothing, but for like consistency's sake for LC and this whatever depleted stuff is in my med kit right now, gauze on top of the holes, but clothing scraps tied over it. So did use medical supplies, but did not waste medical supplies.
multi-purpose things. Whose clothes did you use?
Probably the dead guy.
You used the dead guy's clothes on the open wound?
I mean, our
the
clothes are
boy-
probably not.
Olive would have ripped off if you needed. Olive would have like ripped off the bottom of her
I
shirt.
feel
at
like
some
I
point.
feel like our clothes aren't much better. We've got like walker guts and stuff all over us.
It's
I don't know.
true.
That was my thought process.
I mean, I probably got extra like
Okay.
t-shirt or something
We
in
use
my
whatever.
backpack. I'd probably use one of those of like, yeah, I'm not putting, nope, I'd rather it be mine that hasn't been touched yet.
Way to be picky. Jeez.
I'm sorry,
This is
I
the
don't want dead
apocalypse,
body
yeah.
clothes on my leg.
They're
Sorry.
completely fine.
Not until they're boiled. No.
It's fine. Who would have done the last watch?
Maybe Olive. Yeah, I would have wanted to be up really early, so I would have done the last watch.
Perfect. With the height of the trees, it's not so much as you can't really watch the sun rise, but there is that sort of slow brightening of the sky. You could probably guess it to be like 4:30, 5 a.m. It's summer, so it gets bright pretty quickly. But it was an uneventful night. It is probably when Elder Lemon was doing watch. Thought he heard maybe a walker going by, but nothing that approached the church at all. Fairly quiet. Not the most comfiest sleep y'all have had, but you're at least able to get a couple of hours. But do you take any time to do anything, Dr. Olive?
Were Richard's letters, like, were they separate or were they all one letter?
They were separate.
They were separate? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fold mine in just like a little tiny square and then tuck it under the back of my glove for safekeeping. After rereading it a few more times during my watch. But other than that, I'll kind of wait until the crack of sunlight and start waking the others.
Yeah, I doubt it's hard to wake the others up. I'm sure you've all have become very light sleepers. But we're woken up and now a choice of, as you guys sort of wipe the sleep from your eyes, get some stretching in. I'm sure the bones are nice and stiff from sleeping on hard pews and Bibles. There's decisions that need to be made of what you want to do. But also you do see, behind the podium, you guys had come from the office. There's also, finally, now that there's more light, a ladder that is going up sort of towards the side. But, you guys have all walked around outside. You did see that there's a steeple, so probably guess that it goes up to there.
That would give us a good view of the surroundings then. Olive will begin to head up there.
Does anyone have binoculars? Okay.
Oh, can I borrow them real quick?
Yeah.
I take Anna's binoculars. I go up into the steeple.
I'm not even gonna make you do a survival roll because I think you know where you're looking. You sort of train your goggles towards the northeast, and there you do see smoke rising in the distance. Camp's awake. But I guess, Olive, what decision are you gonna make?
As I start walking down the ladder. Signs of life to the northeast. Life. We're headed there. Anyone has any objections, they can help themselves to the route back to the bunker, but I'm headed there.
All right, I guess we're going.
Great. The earlier we get on the road, the better. We're wasting time already.
Sure. Let's get going.
Great. I start immediately kind of collecting our belongings and basically heading out.
All business.
All the time. Do you think Olive would have a mullet? Party in the front.
No,
Party in the
Olive,
back.
no.
Party in the back, business in the front.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I was just thinking about all business, and I was like, maybe sometimes party.
There's no mullet on Olive.
Alright.
She is rocking a very conservative bob.
Well, I can't say any jokes about it because you have a very conservative bob.
Thanks.
I don't have any jokes about your hair, but I wanted to be rude to Olive.
Do it. Be rude to
No,
Olive.
I can't
Do
because
it.
indirectly I'm being rude to you with the same haircut.
Do it. Say
No.
what you want to say right now.
I already
Is
told
it
you.
the bob with like the fringe in the back?
No,
Like-
no,
okay,
that's
okay.
a Karen
Talking
haircut.
to anyone's manager. She is just a scientist who's not very fun.
I already made
I had to
a joke
ask.
about your
Okay,
hair
I
today.
I had to
don't
ask.
need to I just think you should put your hair in little curls and you look just
Olive
just
is
like
leaving.
the
She is
Italian
rushing
guy.
into this church. She is heading back on the road.
Anna will follow.
Yeah, we're out the door, probably close in tow with Anna. If not directly.
Perfect. You guys are walking on the road. It's more of a trail at this point towards where Olive is leading you. I'm guessing Olive is taking lead on this, taking point.
Yeah, she's heading a little bit up ahead, hands were close to her weapons, trying to keep watch and trying to stay focused on her path.
How often has Olive led? I guess it wouldn't be strange. There's 2 people missing. Somebody has to take charge.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
Yeah. She is trying to keep things she's basically trying to keep things on track. She hasn't led often. Prior to this, she was probably pretty self-led and didn't quite play well with others. But she still has been used to just trying to make sure those around her are okay.
As you guys sort of continue following Olive, who seems almost kind of sure of where she's going, you do notice that the air is sort of becoming hazy, as though you could smell fire in the distance. I'm sure you guys sort of begin to proceed a little more cautiously. But you do know that the fire is a little bit darker than it would be if it was just burning wood. If any of you all want to make some survival rolls.
Heck yes.
Yes.
Is it gonna be I think it's gonna be my first roll of the game.
Okay.
Nice.
Survival. 0 successes.
I will go ahead and make my survival roll. 2 successes.
Perfection. Anyone else doing survival roll? You don't have any stress yet. You don't have.
Okay, so I'm taking Hoop's advice that he said all last game, and this game is discouraging you from rolling. So I would like to not roll and keep my 0 stress.
Should I
learned my
push
lesson.
my roll?
Yes.
No, I know.
No,
I'm
okay.
I'm
You can
confused
take
what's
two
going
successes.
on. Olive's
We
got
got
two
a handle on the
successes.
situation.
We got 2.
Olive is logical. She is reading the logic. She is figuring it out.
I don't know. I think Elder Woman should take some more stress.
There's only 4 of us. We don't have a buffer
Yeah.
zone
For
anymore.
how long?
Don't listen to them, Lemon. If you want to push things, if you want info, you do
Shit.
you.
Let
No.
the scientist do her work.
The scientist
should-
got
I am
2
studying the
successes.
But the
Yeah.
scientist
So-
isn't led by the hand of God, and you are. So.
True. Elder Lemon, you don't know what successes are. You don't know what dice rolling is, but you do know that Olive looks
Hey.
confident as
Yeah.
I
she
baptized
be-
one person on my mission, so I'd call that a success.
We'll see what the retention rate is on that. That's fine, but Olive, it's black smoke. There's a certain smell when bodies are being burned. It's one you know. And so with how dark this smoke is, you know it's not just wood. It's more than that. It's bodies. It has this sort of acrid, almost like battery-like smell to it. Mixed with like a stench of like possibly burning garbage. It's not a pleasant scent. And it's only growing stronger.
Ew.
bodies, lots of them. This
Body,
makes
bodies everywhere, not a drop to drink.
What?
Wait,
That's not.
That's all right.
and not
I
a
just
bite
got
to eat?
ahead a little
No.
bit. I think we're headed. No, you're not.
I'm
Maybe
not a
just-
poet.
Yeah, just drop that.
Okay. I tried.
We're heading into.
I'm trying
danger.
to branch out into other things. I don't want to be the religion guy. Just
Okay,
the religion
We're
guy.
in an apocalypse. Maybe branch out to survival.
Oh my god.
I was in Boy Scouts, okay? I've got
Oh,
some
great.
survival skills.
Want to grab out your pocket knife and show us the way?
Hey,
That's
why
now
don't
what you do with a pocket knife.
lay off?
So I feel like I've already got a one up on you.
Oh, okay. You have a one up on me? Why don't you go ahead and lead the way?
Okay.
Tell us what
All
to do
right,
with that
Okay,
okay,
Lemon
guys.
leads the way.
fire over there.
Okay,
Oh,
God.
look at that. Look at
I
that.
will quickly be up by Elder Lemon's side. Just this. Yeah. Anna
Lemon's
just kind of
losing it.
will pick up her pace next to Elder Lemon and just be like, "I'm sorry, Olive. Just means well, but
No, she doesn't.
no, she doesn't. That's true. Look, I think it's a good idea to look into things that you're interested in. Got to spend your time somehow.
Look, like if I don't know how long I'm gonna live. So I'd rather not spend the entire time just feeling like absolute dog shit about. Yeah, that's right. I swore swear jar. I found some money at that church. That $5 going right in here. I don't want to feel like I feel guilty about some stuff, and this is how I die. After doing something stupid, that I'm gonna try and enjoy myself.
Well, I think that's a good start. Maybe a little bit less nihilistic as we get into things, but gotta start somewhere. Look, I think that I guess this is what I always said to my sister Ruby about all this kind of stuff. Believe what you want and what helps you. If it helps to think that there's somebody out there looking out for you, great. But if you feel like it's going to be damnation the entire time, then you let that go. Stick with the stuff that helps you out and keep going. And you should be able to enjoy your life.
Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die.
Yeah, Elder Lemon's starting to take the wrong. He's He's starting to crack a little bit.
Oh, but those voices in your head telling you it's all your fault. You could have saved their souls, Elder Lemon.
He's trying to fight back. And that's why he's cracking. He's trying to do the poetry, just enjoy himself a little bit, because he messed up, and yeah, he's trying not to think about it anymore.
It's more important. Is your thoughts trying to burst into your mind, trying to overtake you? You know, one moment you're like, oh, I'm fine with, you know, all of this. Like, I should have some joy in this life. I shouldn't have to feel this guilt all the time. But also, it's been so drilled into you. All of these teachings, all of it, it's your whole entire life. And if you're messing up now, and you die, or your friends die, is it just going to be like your partner all over again? Are you just letting them down because you're too scared? All you have to do is eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die.
And away he goes, leading the way.
Yes. Not knowing with as much confidence as Olive seemed to have, but how hard is it to put one foot in front of the other? Every day, all the time. It's good.
It's difficult.
Are you just
I think he's on the verge of a
walking
panic attack.
normally? Are you just walking normally? Or are you making some semblance of stealth?
I'm making some semblance of stealth.
Roll stealth. Anna,
What
you
is
can
my
too.
stealth? Oh my god. Oh my god. I've got no stealth.
You decided to lead the way.
I did.
Nope.
Fuck me.
Roll
Whoops.
stealth.
Okay, so with the okay,
Do you
I
want
want
to
to
push
push
it?
the roll, but what's the point? I get one dice. So there's no point in pushing it.
No, I think you should. Do you remember that one time I pushed? And like I got the only 6 that I could?
Okay,
You don't
do
know
I have
what
to
Foundry's
stress
gonna do.
first? Or just
It'll
doing
automatically
push
end stress
at
if
it?
you click push. If you click push, it'll
Okay.
automatically do it for you.
I lack permission to update. Oh,
It's
because I
fine.
clicked on Anna. Oh, I got 2 success. No, I got 1 success.
And you almost didn't push it.
Wow.
Anna, did you roll your stealth?
I did. I got to fail.
Okay. A walker fail or just a normal fail?
Just a normal fail. I don't have any stress dice.
Okay. Do you want to push it or no?
I'm gonna hold off.
Okay. Continue on. Elder Lemon, you are trying to walk gingerly, trying to not just stay on what is becoming evident as a path. You are sort of skirting around, but what is Anna doing to not be quiet at this moment?
I think that Anna is very worried about Elder Lemon being all right and is not worrying about the noise that she's making. So like if it's a forest floor where she'd probably be normally more careful about her footfalls, making sure that she's not like stepping on dry brush or anything that could portray any kind of noise. I think that she's very concerned more so about Elder Lemon accidentally getting hurt because of being pushed too far. And I think it's kind of, you're trying to spin all the plates, but one of the plate falls, and she probably steps on a stick. Probably multiple sticks.
Perfect.
Nice big crunch.
Crunches. I will say, the threat level is currently at 1. There are walkers in the area, but they haven't been alerted to your presence. So you guys have seen them as you've been moving, but nothing that you have, like, you've been able to get past them without drawing them towards you. Just a couple here and there. And to everyone that has donated to the Horde, there's still time. You approach this, you see it and definitely smell it before it fully comes into sight, but this 7-foot tall wooden sort of palisade. Anna, you're sort of almost in the middle of this trail that leads towards it. Elder Lemon leaning out. We have Tybee and Olive just a little bit further back, but still not completely inside of this. And along the top of the palisade, there are walker heads. Their eyes are rolling, their teeth are still chattering, there's still movement, and the air is just filled with that thick black smoke that is rising up from the other side of this wall. Everywhere there is available space on this palisade, there is the letter W spray painted. The paint sort of dripping down as though the nozzle was pushed slightly too hard. Elder Lemon, Anna, and then finally Tybee and Olive, as you gain sight on this place, you don't see or readily see any guards, any patrols, just these sort of walker eyes that aren't focusing on anything in particular, just that weird sound of teeth hitting each other and chattering.
Guys, maybe we should regroup for a moment before we continue.
I think that would be wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not too fond of what usually follows like this.
We're just gonna try to find a semi-secluded from Walker View area, just have a few moments of words, if that's possible. What's the game plan here? Anyone?
Avoid whoever did this as best we can.
Whatever we're looking for, whether it be Elliot or the supplies, is probably inside. Whatever's inside is probably guarded.
We need to watch how they cycle their security around. Patrol
And then create a
perimeters.
distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Get what we need while they're all distracted and get out of Dodge.
There might be another way that I can help.
Oh?
It depends on what we need. Do we want the supplies or do we want Elliot?
Supplies?
I would say supplies are more important.
Though if
Ty.
we do
Gonna
have
find-
Elliot, it'd be easier to get supplies elsewhere, maybe. More
Ty, if you had a
manpower.
choice, Elliot or supplies?
This is LC thinking, not time pausing, just so you know.
I could pause. It's fine. It's a big question.
It's a big question, Sam.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say there is a pause. And if something happens again like the last time we were ambushed, it's gonna be bad because I don't know how much medical supplies I have left. And so I think after like a lot of, like, not a lot, I don't want to like spend too much time on this because walkers and shit, but she would say supplies. But there's like a decent amount of time trying to like figure out what's best. You know, I don't have much left, so. And if we get hurt doing this, then we'll lose more people, that which is no use finding Elliot with the fewer people, you know?
I'm gonna be honest. Richard was a good man. He didn't deserve what happened to him. Which frankly is the only reason why I'm gonna do this. I was ready to fuck you over in the end. And she's gonna rip off her glove and show the W scar on the back of her hand.
Oh,
Again.
are you fucking kidding
Okay.
me? Are
Oh
you?
my god.
This is not the conversation for now. If you want this,
Oh, no,
I
this
can
is goddamn-
listen, I can grab them and I can like take them out.
You've been. Anna looks like she's just about to lose it.
Hey,
For what it's worth, I have not been loyal to them. I have not been loyal to you. I have only been loyal to survival.
Where the hell is Ruby?
I don't fucking know.
mid-sentence, can I punch you?
You can try.
Okay. That's close combat.
Yep.
So.
Okay. What do
And
I
then
do?
you would roll side on, but not dodge, I believe. Let me find a sheet real quick.
Okay, I have dodge.
Mobility.
Mobility.
And I'm not using any other dice but my skill dice because dog would not attack, and I am not hitting you with a sword or a bat or anything. It's my hand.
Okay.
You're welcome. Aw, never mind. Dude, that's so rude.
Is
That's
it?
so rude. You got 2 and I got 1, so.
Oh.
That's so rude. I was
All
really,
of
I wanted to
dodges.
deck you.
I dodge, and as I do so, when I had pulled the glove off, the Richard's letter was pressed against the scar, had fallen to the ground, so I'll quickly like run and pick it back up and put it in my pocket. Do you want the supplies or not?
I want the supplies, but I want to know what the fuck is going on.
And I want to know what makes you think we'll trust you. Miss, I'll do anything for survival. You betrayed them. You're here with us. You go back in there. What if they're,
I
you
have
know,
been trying to teach you, Ty, to trust no one this entire time.
so why should
You
I
can't
trust you
get
that you'll go in
betrayed.
there to
Then
get the
don't.
supplies?
Then don't. I will nevertheless attempt to, for Richard's sake, if nothing else. And you can choose not to believe me. You can just waltz and do your own plan.
I just want to know what is going on. Why did you find us? Were you just running from them? What the hell?
They needed supplies. They found a group that was good at obtaining them, so they sent me to collect some on their behalf. When Elliot and Matthew went missing, I was tasked with finding them, retrieving whatever they had, and bringing it back to here.
Isn't there a mechanism for what happened, like for breaking a PC bond? Tinker. Because this is definitely, I think, absolutely a break. I think it doesn't even have to be like you die. It's just if you severely upset someone, you betray their trust, or you have an argument. And this is, yeah. Thanks, Danny.
Not too long ago, Olive helped you relieve stress by talking to her, like gave you that pep talk.
She yelled at me.
I tried to teach you not to put your trust in people, therefore you wouldn't get betrayed.
She did.
And I don't trust you now.
I guess you're not a very good learner.
You taught me not to trust people.
Yes, that
the
didn't
fuck?
work actually.
Yeah, you worked too well. You played
Too
yourself.
well.
What you need to do
Uh-huh.
is roll a d6,
hmm
and then I will tell you what happens.
That's a 6.
So basically, you are handling a fear. Anyway, you got a 6?
hmm
You did?
Mhm.
Oh. You bury that shit down. You're successful.
So fuck you.
You're doing great.
I
This
kind of
host is
want to use a
bringing it
villain
again.
point, though.
Okay, but Sam, I don't roll 6s very often. You can use it like I am a villain point. I'm a walking villain point to myself. Like I feel like I don't think you do.
I won't use a villain point. I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Everybody gets 1. That's 1. It's okay. I'll fail like the next 5 rolls. It all evens out. Karma.
Huh. How does Tybee handle this? How do they rationalize this? How does she keep this from completely shattering her, completely throwing her into a rage?
Olive was an anchor, I think, for sheer convenience. I think that the only thing they really had in common was that they could have an intellectual conversation about science, research, whatever, scientific method, I guess, because our professions are, something that's literally not living and only living things. Actually, sometimes people are dead, so I guess like whatever. Still biologic. And so that's all it was. And I don't think Ty ever really connected deeper than that with Olive because of the abrasive personalities. I don't think that Tybee likes being yelled at. And I think that even though the pep talk worked in that moment, there's that obvious, like, this person doesn't really give a shit about me anyways. So of course she would be the one to betray us all because she doesn't give a shit about any of us. She doesn't give a shit about me. She's probably lying about Richard, given she's such a good liar. She doesn't give a shit about Anna or Elder Lemon, or you know what? Probably either Elliot or Matthew even. She's just here to survive. So, fuck her.
So,
So to be clear, Elliot and Matthew aren't wolves.
they weren't when I was tasked. So either they had a change of heart, or they're being kept prisoner, or they're dead.
Only took 2 people dying to get the fucking truth.
Look, we're all just doing what we can, okay? We can either
Well-
continue to have a high tension emotional talk, or we can go retrieve some supplies.
Oh, I'm happy to retrieve some supplies, but good to know.
There's 2 ways we can do this. You can either let me go ahead, and I can just walk into my home and collect what I need and try to get out, or if one of you got a knife, we could do a little undercover.
Sure.
Great, who has a blade?
Four pocket knights come out. I'm sure you guys all have something.
I'll have a bunch up her sleeves. Where do you want it? Oh, don't all talk at once.
I never signed on to this idea. I think you should do it alone.
Ana'll roll up her sleeve.
I'll take the knife and I'll start carving a W into Anna's arm. And what about you, Mr. Man of God? Where would you like it? I can attach a little cross if it helps.
We don't use cross symbolism in Mormonism. We
don't
focus
care.
on the
Where do you
life,
want
not the
it?
death. I care. What are my options?
Anywhere you like that's relatively visible.
Forehead is the normal choice.
Oh no,
Forehead is generally the default.
I'll do my hand.
Great. I like grab his wrist and just carve into the back of his hand.
Cool. Twinsies.
Hmm. And you? You don't have to be part of this if you don't want to.
I don't.
Okay. I guess we'll leave you here.
If anything goes wrong, it's your fault. And when things go wrong, I'll get you guys out of there. And it's clearly pointed she is not talking to you, Olive, about getting you out of there.
You're coming in one way or another with me. You're either my prisoner or my ally. Where would you rather be?
It's gonna look a little fishy if you walk in there with two people with fresh W's on their arm. So I guess prisoner it is. What are you gonna do about dog?
We'll just say dog's ours now.
Okay. Sure.
Great. I will start trying to find the entrance or gateway into wherever it is that we are.
You know it. It's not too difficult. So the normal entrance to this place is actually blocked by an overturned truck that was rammed into the gate, breaking it down. Basically, it's lying on its side, completely blocking the entrance. Some people climb over that. You do see, as you are sort of walking towards you, where like the ladders are, Olive, there is a truck parked outside. French truck. Been holding a little rope ladder and just going in the normal way?
Do I know of like an alternative way? Like, do I know of like all the entrances and exits, or?
You do, and you know that at various intervals around this palisade, they have the wolves have attached like rope ladders on the inside and outside, so that they could climb in and out.
Okay.
There isn't necessarily a door,
right?
And the vehicles are on the outside. But you also know that they do not do, like, at least last time you were here, they don't do regular guard duties because they don't expect to be attacked.
Suckers.
They're usually, that. So this 7-foot like palisade surrounds like a couple of houses, and everyone normally stays at this residential building that's a 2-story house, kitchen, bedrooms, all of that, and that's normally where everyone's at.
Okay.
If prisoners, they're usually kept in the barn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll begin to climb one of the ladders to get the rest to follow, and head inside.
Where is your plan to take them?
I would know where to find the kind of whoever's in charge of this area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd be taking them to them. I want to have a conversation with them first.
So you head towards the main residential area?
Yeah.
And the leader of the pack, his name is Owen.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to just walk right up to him.
Nobody stops Olive. But as you guys are, sort of looking around, you see where that black smoke is coming from. There's a huge bonfire near where the barn is at. There looks to be furniture and there are books, corpses, plastic cans, and even a dead horse. Just unfurling black smoke. A little ways off from that, as you guys are walking towards where Olive leads you, there's an old wooden playground. It doesn't look like it's been in use. The swings are sort of hanging off the chain. Again, those W's spray painted all over it, graffitiing it. The barn is the only place. There's sort of a wooden board across the front of the doors. It's facey it's sturdy, and the entrance is facing towards the fire. You kind of see like a motorcycle and carpentry and gardening. There's just like stuff strewn all around. And a little further off, as you are approaching the house, there's a field that hasn't been tilled, nothing. But Olive leads you up the front steps to a building. You can hear people talking with it, and you can hear chattering, laughing, just people having a good time. But Olive, as you walk in, turns towards you. Did you go by Olive when you were here?
I did.
Two heads turn towards you, and they're like, is that Olive?
I'm here to speak with Owen. Where is he?
I mean, he's in back, but who the fuck are these guys?
Gifts.
One of them walks up, kind of looks at the three of them. What are you gonna do with them?
That's for Owen to know.
Olive. There's three of them. You sure you could spare one of these for some of us out here?
I said that's for Owen to know.
Just like tilts his head to the side, staring at you for a moment. And these ones have the supplies you were supposed to bring?
Oh, they have more than that. Now, are you gonna stand here and waste everyone's time, or can I continue?
What is time even more? Go the fuck back there. I'll let Owen sort you out.
I'm gonna begin to storm off in the direction of Owen.
And as you walk off, you just hear him say, fucking bitch.
Fuck you. Just like storming out towards the back.
You go towards the back. I'm assuming everyone is following.
Mhm.
As you sort of walk past, like, there's probably like 20 or so people in here, like packed into this living room. Single file line following Olive. You feel hands on you, not pulling at you, not trying to take you anywhere, but definitely touching arms, touching shoulders, legs, thighs, that sort of thing, just as you go by. It's sort of like going through a car wash with like the things that are falling down from at the end, the towel things, whatever they are. I don't. But you go to the back area, and there's sort of this old sunroom. There's this sort of broken down couch, and Owen is sitting there, legs sort of crossed. And in the corner, a walker is chained, and it's sort of lazily, like, scratching at the floor. Its fingers are like bloodied from tearing at the floorboards. The bitch! Has she come back a reigning champion of victory, or I don't know, we need to throw you in the pit?
It would have been easier to return to victory had I not been shot at and had walkers unleashed on me. I was on a mission, and you chose to obstruct it.
Know how it is. You would have done the same fucking thing given the chance.
No, because I was on a mission that I was hoping to complete. You shot at me, you unleashed walkers on me.
Worried? Because I mean, we already got the two that came off with your truck and all their shit, so I don't know what you think you're bringing.
I couldn't bring anything because you ruined it.
Maybe you were a little too slow, Olive. So tell me what the fuck these three are doing here.
2 are recruits. 1 is a prisoner. I came bringing what I could after being shot at and having walkers unleashed on them. I could have brought more, but we lost a good one. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. Thought you'd be a little bit happier to be home. So which one of these two are the recruit?
This is Anna and Lemon.
Uh-huh, there's 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think our ranks are full up and we only need 1.
If you only needed 1, why did you kidnap 2? What happened with Elliot and Matthew?
Why you want to know?
Because that was my mission.
Well, they haven't been burned yet. They're in the barn, but that still doesn't... I only need 1 recruit, so which one are you picking?
Well, if I may, what do you mean by
No,
recruit?
you may
Just one
not.
person to fight?
You...
Too late, I just did.
I'm already not liking him. He's not
Can I
making it
make-
an easy choice. Olive, you had to do the same thing when you came here.
Could this be like some sort of manipulation role? Like to try and talk my way into why I'm...
The way you
It
are.
should be
Go
here.
ahead.
Why you're worthy?
Why
Yeah.
are you worthy?
I didn't think this far ahead.
None of us did.
None of us did.
No, it's like, okay, like, do you just need fighters? Do you need manipulators? Like, I can go and I'm a fucking missionary. You can use me to go in on the pretense of teaching people, get people to
I don't
trust
think
me,
we need
and then
anyone
bam.
doing missionary position. We need something a little bit
Oh
more...
my god, did you not listen? It sounds like you're not listening to me.
No, because you're fucking boring. Do
I'm the
something
boring one.
interesting.
Lemon?
Oh god, if you're bored, then you're boring.
Lemon? You're not helping.
If he says
Oh, I'm
anything
trying
else,
to
I'm
help, he
gonna
just won't
fucking
accept
shoot
it.
him.
Can I make that
He pulls out a
manipulation
gun
roll?
and points it towards you, Lemon.
I'm choosing Anna. She's a great benefit to our community.
Benefit how?
Extremely resourceful, extremely smart. I've seen her in action.
Can she kill?
Yes. Again, seen her in action.
Real quick, I want you to roll manipulation, Elder
Okay.
Lemon.
Go.
This is a roll I'm gonna probably have to push. 1 success.
He's looking between the now that Olive has said that she chooses Anna. It almost seems to draw like more credibility to him towards Elder Lemon's words. Not that it makes sense, but Olive knows that Owen's mind does not work quite right. Them to fight for it. Or
This is ridiculous.
who's this one? Who's this one? He's pointing towards Tybee.
This is Ty. They're unpredictable.
Uh-huh. And why is she here?
She's part of the group and wouldn't abide. A little bit of a rebel.
I need members with commitment. I've thought of my test. Like, carve the W onto your forehead, like points to his own that's like looks like it's recently been like redone. And you may join in all that we have. Or you could go to the barn. I just got this couch and I really don't feel like getting blood on it all of a sudden.
You don't want to get blood on the couch, yet you want us to carve something into our head that produces the most blood?
Have you never... It doesn't squirt from your forehead.
Not if you're not doing it right.
And how do you carve something into your forehead and make the blood fly?
You just had to cut the right place.
Show me.
I am going to kind of get a pocket knife out, and knowing like the veins and things of the face, I'm going to try and do it in a way that will be more bloody than he might expect. I'm not going to hurt myself too much. I know it's not an artery spurt, Elsie, I know, but I
The head doesn't really have any high pressure arteries. Inside.
but it does pour out if you do it
Oh yeah,
wrong.
it's very vascular. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, but it doesn't squirt. It just goes down your face.
And I will kind of stab it a certain way for the blood to pour on my face and kind of wick it out of my face.
Keep going.
That's fucked up. A little fucked up.
I will say, do you want to do the honors?
This has him get to his feet. And he has like this wild, excited look in his eye. He is going to try to take the proffered knife from Anna.
And I want to kneel where he is up and over and I am low.
Okay.
And as he would start carving in, I just want to just punch him right in the balls.
Yes.
I'm not going to make this a contested roll because he wouldn't even have thought to try and dodge. Because as he begins carving that sort of upward stroke into a W, he is immediately on the ground with a loud cry of like pain that ends in like, you know, that little squeak because he's a man that's just been punched in the balls. His eyes are watery. He's down there, and like the blood from your face is sort of like dripped onto him as he's like clutching himself. He's like, "You fucking bitch!
I want to
fucking
take this
bitch."
moment.
Mhm.
Just so bad. My first thought is just Nephi and Laban. The Lord commanded Nephi, and I want to take that moment while he's on the ground to take the knife and slit his throat and kill him, or just jab him through the temple.
You do this, or is it a thought?
I think I do it.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, I'm acting a little out of character for Lemon. In this case, I feel like I can justify it because of scripture, and like Lemon's genuinely annoyed by him. Like he sees Laban in this man, and like as Elder Lemon's going like a little not sane, he's starting to see himself as Nephi.
And it came to pass that I, Nephi, said unto my father, I will go and do the things which the Lord hath commanded. And the Lord is commanding you to slay this sinner, so that he may not sin no more and bring others unto their destruction. No roll needed. As you stab down, he is cursing loudly. Every name under the sun towards Anna. And suddenly it grows quiet as that pocket knife you had just embeds into his temple, straight through the center of that W, sort of crossing out where the two halves would have met. You hear footsteps coming this way. There was over 20 people in this building, and they heard him screaming. You have 1 second to figure out what you're gonna do. This is sort of an open air, like one of those enclosed sunrooms. Windows all around, but like screened windows. It's yeah, and a little back door.
What weapons are in here?
So the walker that was chained in the corner is now like trying to scramble towards Owen's body, as that sort of pool of blood moves towards it. Other than that, high or low?
Low.
I say we release that walker.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
There's a rifle propped up against the wall. Oh, you know this rifle. This is the one back from the bunker.
Definitely gonna grab it. I think I'll look to the others and be like, we gotta release it. Just
I have unholstered both guns. I'm holding on to Richard's gun and passing the gun that I found in the church over to Ty. And use it to shoot me or shoot them, but shoot something.
of this, how close is the back door to the sunroom?
Pretty close. It would take you just a couple steps to go that way. I
The
mean, if you
second-
sprint out of it,
Oh, what? Go ahead. I wasn't gonna sprint, but I was gonna mosey while
Mosey.
the in between
Take a
time
little walk.
of Owen screaming from being kicked or punched in the balls and Elder Lemon stabbing him.
so you
Slip
could
up.
have completely gotten out during that time.
That is what I'm gone. You did not hand the rifle to her.
Okay.
Did you take my weapons? Do I still have my bat and my knife, my sword? On my back?
Uh.
No
He
take
was a
backsies.
prisoner.
No take backsies.
Yeah, I
No, you didn't say it.
Probably. I'm just
No,
gonna walk you through this
if you
camp with
did
the
it,
sword
if you
and
did
the-
it, it's fine. If they're gone, it's fine.
It makes sense for me to have taken them, but I'll leave it up to Sam.
It makes sense for her to have taken them.
All right. Okay. Alright.
Who has an armed captive?
I mean, I still have my gun. It's alright. I have like 3 bullets.
Yeah, you could have left the gun hidden on her.
Yeah, I would have.
The 2 obvious ones would be gone. So I'm gonna say Anna was able to grab the rifle. Elder Lemon, you could move towards the walker if that's what you choose to do.
Yeah.
But you're not able to get it loose in the time that it would take for these 20 people to figure out what's going on. There's not like a closed door.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the time to drag the body over there. That's too heavy.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I rush to the walker. Try and set it free.
Okay. And what was Olive doing? You moved to hand the guns over to Tybee, and she's gone.
With dog.
If I can, I'll pass the gun because Anna's going for the rifle, right? Then if I can, I'll pass the gun over to Lemon.
Oh boy, okay. The wrong person. I've got 0 in range combat and 1 in agility.
You don't know what agility and range combat is?
Don't.
Yeah, but you can use it to shoot the rope that's holding the walker as we're running.
All right, real quick. Did you have anything you wanted to add, Anna?
That's what I was. That was my exact thought too. Is if we can shoot the whatever is holding that walker as we leave. That's
All right. Mid-step, as you're passing the weapon over to Lemon, that's when 4 individuals sort of burst in the room to figure out what the fuck is going on. One has a bat tipped in barbed wire. Another one has a crossbow pointed up, and the other 2 just sort of have what looks like boards with nails at the end. Sort of makeshift weapons. They try to take in what the hell is going on for a moment. Elder Lemon, as you are the closest to that sort of entryway, the one with the bat swings towards you.
Oof. I attack him with the hilt of the gun.
He doesn't shoot it. He attacks with the hilt of the gun. Okay.
Oh no, is he like right in front of me?
He is like, he walks in, it takes him not even like half a second to just then swing the bat at you. So he's like,
Okay, like if I'm right there, I feel like okay, then yeah, I shoot him then. But like at such close range.
mm-hmm.
I mean,
You could hit him with it. Like if you reach out and you just have like the barrel of the gun to try and pistol whip him.
okay, what am I gonna roll for the pistol whip? That would be strength, right? Close combat?
Close combat.
Then yeah, I'm gonna do that because I actually have stats in close combat.
I love that he grabs the gun this way.
All right, roll for close combat.
Mm-hmm. And they're gonna roll dodge. Actually, I think they're gonna roll combat too, and we'll see who hits first. Because he doesn't dodge, he keeps in with it.
Excellent. Let me see if I can use my talent. Okay, I think.
Slowly to slow these fast. Okay, I forgot where. Okay. What? Did they get no successes?
Yes!
I'm villain pointing it.
I figured.
Or pushing it. It's my villain point way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. There you go. 2 successes.
Damn, against my 1.
So
Too late to push.
No,
Is it?
not too late to push.
Should I push? I mean, it's not going to hurt either way.
We're
I'm
probably gonna die, so might as
Yeah.
well.
You gotta push it.
Still 1 success. Okay. Well, I tried.
Wait, I'm gonna hero point this. We can hero point it, right?
You already pushed
We're not
it.
gonna hero points. Never mind. Thanks, Sue.
No. You don't need hero points. We got lots of villain points and a horde that's
This
coming.
is so mean.
It
This
also
is-
says that you messed up.
Who says it? What?
Lemon messed up.
Oh, I messed up. I did. Dang it.
2d6 lemon.
Okay. Is this a random dice to see if I am hit?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
No, this is a random dice to see how you messed up
Okay.
from a table.
2d6. 5. That was a 3 and a 2.
3 and a 2. That's a 32. Give me 2 seconds. I had the table and now I lost it.
You know, I started to lose it and I killed someone, rolled an E5. So I'm pretty satisfied with where I went this game, honestly.
Okay.
It would have been cool to have like a flash forward 10 years with a disillusioned atheist Elder Lemon. But
So, Elder
I did my
Lemon.
best.
As this bat swings towards you, it takes you right in the cheek. You feel the flesh pulling with it as he follows through. And you have to step backwards.
I have a question about
Mm-hmm.
when I would have used my talent.
Go ahead. What is your talent?
Guarded by a higher power. When you roll a random die to see if you're hit or bitten, you may reroll once.
Reroll it because you would have been bitten.
Reroll it.
Okay, it's still 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll one at a time. That is a 2 and a 5. 25.
So this bat hits you and you take a step back. You slip in that pool of blood from Owen and fall down right next to this starving walker. It quickly, with the length of the rope, it scrambles on top of you. It is biting at your clothes, is biting at you. I need a force roll to push them off, but you are not bitten. The one that you rolled previously, you were automatically bitten.
Okay. Come on, force. 0 successes.
Can you push
This
it?
one I should push?
Just push it.
I guess. Okay.
Please.
I don't think there's another option unless you want to get bit
1 success.
and you didn't mess up.
And I didn't mess up. Would have been really funny if I had.
I'll describe this, Elder Lemon. Your cheek has been completely torn off by a bat. You fell down and a walker is on top of you, and somehow you force this walker off.
I just see Owen's face in this walker,
I'm so stressed.
and then I just hear the Lord say, "Kill him, kill Laban." And I guess I don't kill the walker, I just push it off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, no, I killed you already. I killed you already. And I just, the force I can muster, just shove him as far away as I can, and get up and run towards an exit, handing the gun off to someone who can use it. Would I know who can actually use that gun?
Not really. It's all
Who's-
happening so fast.
Who's the closest to me?
So I'm gonna say Anna's probably close, but you're not able to hand it off.
Okay.
Because you need to stand up.
Okay.
And you thought you had been saying that in your head. I already killed you. I killed you already. I killed you already. But you're shouting it. Anna, you've seen Elder Lemon fall. He's on the ground, a walker on top of him. But there are 4 other guys right in front of you.
Bruh.
And women. There's 4 people in front of you. Various weapons. Their leader is on the ground, dead.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
As far as how this group works, it's very chaotic, right?
Right.
I'm gonna try something really stupid and we're
I
gonna
love
see if
it.
it works. This is my group now. We killed him.
Pull
We
a
killed your
fucking man.
fucking leaders.
Yes.
He couldn't stand up to us. He's a pussy ass bitch. What do you want? Because frankly, we have more people coming. So you can try and kill us now.
Roll manipulate, and I'm gonna give you a +2.
Okay.
Yes.
That's 2
Yes.
successes.
They stop advancing towards you. Their eyes going down towards Owen and up towards you. A halfway carved W on your forehead. And they seem confused. They don't know what the fuck is going on. And they're just like, the fuck, man? What? Olive, what the fuck is going on? What the...
We have a new leader. Clearly. Did you not listen?
Yeah. Who? What the fuck? What's your name?
Nice to meet you.
My name is Anna. And quite frankly, I'm fucking tired. Where's the fucking antibiotics?
They are like, again, looking around at each other. But they will lead you to another room in the house. But we're gonna switch over to Tybee real quick. Where are you sneaking off to, bitch?
The barn. Because I heard them say that's where they were.
Sneaking to the barn.
The look Sam just gave me, like, the blinks, I don't like. I'm still gonna do it, but like, it was like, oh, okay. I
Yeah,
know
okay.
it's coming. I know it's coming. It's okay.
That's fine. Roll stealth. Or are you just heading straight there?
Stealth. 100% stealth.
Where's dog?
With me. That's amazing. I'm gonna push it. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild to me. Okay. 0 successes. on 5 dice. Okay.
The thought
I
Dear
I don't
God, no.
understand. I don't understand. I messed up and 0 successes. I don't understand.
you messed
Boundary.
up in 0
See
successes.
why.
What do you mean why? I had 5 dice. That's
Why the fuck do you suck so bad?
I don't know. I really wish I could tell you. This is why I didn't roll anything earlier.
It crossed your mind that you should be sneaky, but there's an overpowering thought that Elliot is so close. You could finally figure out what the fuck is going on. So, could have, ducked behind buildings, skirted around the edge, but the barn's right there, and the quickest path is the straight one.
Makes sense.
You run towards entry. That black smoke that has been rising from this bonfire is burning your eyes and throat. Find yourself coughing from it. There will be a failure, but it's not happening yet.
I don't. Whoa, 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 whoa,
No.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Sam,
repeat that?
whoa. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh no.
That's a delay. Oh no. Oh no.
But you get to the barn.
Mm-hmm.
There is a wooden board across the doors, keeping it closed.
Okay. I'm not meta. And
To look around and see if there's other
Yeah.
entrance points.
Is there like any window on the barn, like at all?
There's not windows at eye level. Like at the top of the barn where there's sort of that opening where they would like pitch hay out and stuff.
Yeah.
It's that.
Like a ladder to get up there?
There's not a ladder, but there is a rope. But it's also like pulled so that it's still up there, but there is like a loop that if you wanted to like figure out a way to pull it down, but it's probably about like 13, 14 feet above like your head.
All right. But there's no other. Is there any another entrance besides the main one? Around.
There is a stable door, like to like like where horses would have been on the other far side. But there's tons of trash in there, like refuse.
Okay. I want to listen to see what I can hear through the wall before it, because I don't want there to be like a bunch of people in there as well.
How long do you listen for?
10, 15 seconds, just enough so that I can make sure I don't hear voices like that were rowdy in the other building.
There's voices, but not rowdy. You can't make out what any of them are saying.
Okay. Then I want to unlatch the main door and open it. I know what I'm doing, and I know it's stupid.
Do you
But I'm
know
not
what you're
here.
doing?
Funnily enough, every time I say this, I don't. And something goes
You
awful.
unlatch the main door,
Yeah.
toss the board to the side, so that you could open it up towards you.
Okay. Yeah.
doors open out. You kind of have to like back up in order, to get enough space for you to go in through the entryway. And immediately you smell piss and garbage, and it's dark in there, but you do see people lying on the ground. It looks like they are tied up, hands and feet. Some of them have somehow maneuvered into a sitting position, but most of them are just sort of lying there. As you take this moment, though, I want you to roll mobility.
Okay.
Can you push it? Like, do you even have any, like...
Yeah, I can push it.
Then push
But
it.
I just don't.
What did you have a walker on that, though?
No, it was
Okay.
not a mess up. It was just 0 successes again. See, I told you, Sam. I told you don't have to use that villain point. I'll do it to myself with sheer luck. 1 success.
Hey.
1 success.
Roll me 2d6.
Oh boy.
That was only 1. That was a 3 and a 1, so 31.
31. As all you hear in that brief moment is like the clink, that thunk of a crossbow bolt being shot, and a searing pain and warmth as it passes through the side of your neck.
Okay.
Still standing. You took 3 damage, and that is your critical injury. It is lethal, but not yet. Because it didn't puncture that main artery.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what mechanically this does to me.
So essentially, it will take you, let's see here, B days. Sorry. You would need basically, so you would need basic equipment, medical equipment to fix this, and you are now going to take a -2 dice penalty to all of your rolls.
Okay. Well, I have one of those. I have the equipment.
And it will take you days to recover from this. But with that -2, you are still able to function. You are still able to move around. But there's also a crossbow bolt stuck in the side of your throat. Like, soft part. Somehow it just missed the main artery. Maybe nicked it.
All right. What else? Who shot it?
You see them up in sort of the hayloft, readying another bolt if you continue to just stand there. This woman with a professional bob.
Oh,
It's not all. It's just kidding.
I was gonna say Karen. I thought I was gonna go on a Karen joke, but
No. Cigarette sort of hanging out of the side of their mouth. W on the forehead. She's already has the sights on you, but to look up, you do see that flannel that you last saw Elliot wearing.
where?
probably like more in the center of the room. There's probably about like 10 bodies in here. Moving around. They look like they might be alive, but you don't really have enough time to really gauge if they're walkers or not. But they're all tied hands and feet.
Okay. This is such a hard decision now. Okay.
I could let you think about it.
Yeah, I want to think about it. Let me think about it.
Okay.
All
right, Anna. Somehow a new group leader. They lead you to up the stairs to a small bedroom in the back. You've learned that this person's name, one is Mahai and the other gal's Angela, you're not sure. Everyone seems like they have no clue what the fuck is going on. Several people are like cursing, have walked out. You're not sure if this will stay or if there's about to be some sort of power struggle. But the two wolves that are with you are at least leading you to where they have antibiotics stored. Maybe. They knock on a door in the back, and a woman's voice comes back through, just like, "Who do you have now?" They were the new boss. Door opens, and you're standing face to face with Ruby. W carved into her forehead. She's cleaning her hands that are like up to her elbows, like bloodied from something that she had been doing inside. And she just stares open-jawed for a moment. A new leader?
Yeah, Owen's dead.
He wasn't on a raid today. She's staring at you, but not acting as though she knows you. Is that one the new leader? She's pointing to Elder Lemon. Or are you?
It's a group effort.
I'm
like
confused.
a prophet and his apostles.
We need antibiotics. Can you help
come
with
in.
this?
Uh-huh. Yep. Close the door. Closes the door from, but the wolves do try to come in with you.
I've got a cut somewhere around. I would like a little bit of privacy if that's okay. Just a little bit.
Do you want us to take him too?
Sure. Stay outside.
Got it, boss.
What the fuck are you doing here?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Being there.
Fucking. What the fuck?
It's either or they'll fucking kill me.
How in the fuck did you get in this situation? How?
Do you know? You fucking remember the raid that we went on?
Yeah, I remember. I completely remember.
I was in that fucking barn, and they were pulling them out and throwing them in the fire or in the pit.
Okay.
And then.
Okay.
Know what we have to do to fucking survive here? Of course,
I know,
carve the fucking W on my head. I'm not going into a fucking fire.
Okay, well, we killed Owen. He's dead. Now I gotta figure out how the fuck we're gonna figure this shit out.
Like, how the hell are we gonna get out? There's more of them than there are of us unless you have fucking backup.
Does it look like I have backup? I told them I have backup. I told them. But we'll figure it out.
We're just gonna... Yeah. You figure it out.
Yeah, I do. I have to. I don't have a fucking choice. Sorry.
And... Is she part of your group or what? According to Olive.
I don't fucking know what Olive is. Olive is Olive is Olive.
Wait. I know. You were part of the group that fucking took me.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a little complicated.
Like, quickly grabs the scalpel that was on a tray and is pointing it towards Olive.
We don't have to. It's no need for such dramatics.
She'll pay for it. Just wait.
Well, then how the fuck are we getting out of here?
Right now, they think that I'm in charge because I claimed it. I don't know what the fuck else I'm gonna do. There's a bunch of walkers outside. Where are the vehicles stored?
Outside. They can't bring them in here. They have this whole place closed off.
Right.
If you fucking make a move to immediately leave after taking power, they're just gonna call your bluff.
No, I'm not gonna leave, right? I'm figuring it out. Just... Okay. We stay for a little while. We can probably lure some walkers, open a door. We know where the vehicles are. We can figure out an exit. Get people drunk. Poison them. I don't give a fuck.
Getting them drunk is just gonna make them more fucking dangerous. These aren't normal people. Anna.
I know. What do you got for any kind of sleep aids, anything like that?
I can't keep anything that's... They've used all the fucking morphine. I have antibiotics, but it's nothing that's gonna make anyone go to fucking sleep if they've used it all.
I believe that someone on our party, before she decided to run off, had some pesticides on her person.
All right. Well, I'm going to talk louder. Thank you. I'm going to start doing rounds and we're going to have a meeting.
All right. We're going to switch over to Elder Lemon real quick.
Oh boy.
Lemon, they are sort of shuffling uncertainly. So, were you there when it happened?
Yep.
What the fuck happened?
The strength of the Lord.
What the fuck are you going on about?
Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
One person's like, yeah, man, but then the other one's like, yeah, why don't we go for a walk and talk about it?
Yeah, we'll start at the beginning with First Nephi. And how he was commanded to kill the evil King Laban. In this case, for us, Owen. The whole thing was divine.
Are you walking with him?
No. I'm staying put.
They don't know what to make of you. They're so fucking confused. I'm like, wait, but I thought killing in the Bible was bad.
I mean, if you read the Bible,
I mean,
people kill each other a lot. God kills people. In this case, the Lord commanded. It was a test of faith, which you see all over in the Bible. Like start with Job, that was all about faith. In this case, Nephi needed to prove that it's just going to kind of go on. Off the top of my head, I don't want to dredge up that whole mess of a.
so we're the most fucking righteous fuckers out there. We're killing's righteous.
No, that's not. Nephi was commanded of the Lord. Killing in itself isn't righteous.
Say You've been fucking commanded of the Lord.
Well, now with us here. Maybe there will be some more righteous killing.
Yeah, you gotta let me fucking show you something that's outside. If you're... Come on, they don't seem dangerous at all. They're like trying to put their arms on your shoulder and like show you something.
No, I'm staying put.
Yeah, why you gotta be such a fucking killjoy?
Do you really want to use those words? Kill, when we just killed Owen? I'm gonna stay here.
Roll manipulate. Or, like, is there a persuasion?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll manipulation. Also, my face. I would like to stare to get my face.
Oh yeah, man, that fucking looks terrible, but it's gonna be a gnarly scar.
One success, but also I messed up.
I mean, face is bloody. They just keep cursing. They keep talking about how fucking righteous they are. They're not righteous. You're the righteous one. You're the one that's here to lead them.
Or by stairs. Can I push him down the stairs?
Yeah. You have to end this.
Yeah,
If
I
you
think.
end them in their sin now, then they can't sin anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, let's go, lead the way. And, as they move forward towards the stairs, I'm gonna push them both.
But you messed up and you only get one.
And then I told the other one, that was a righteous killing. When the person who killed your leader becomes the new leader, you listen to them, or that happens. If I say I'm going to stay put, I am going to stay put. And you will listen to me. Do you want to end up like that?
No, man. We cool.
If you want to be righteous, you will follow me. Understood?
Yeah, man. I gotcha.
Good. I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, I think you fucking broke his neck.
Good.
You stay there.
Yes.
Elsie, have you made a decision?
Yeah.
What is it?
Take cover. Cover.
You take cover. Do you say anything as you take cover?
Yes. I kind of shout as best I can. I'm new. Owen sent me to check on them. What the fuck?
You don't hear anything back except for like the sound of someone walking down a ladder, and I need you to roll manipulate.
You cannot
You
roll
can-
when broken.
Cannot roll while broken.
That is what they tell me.
I'll let you roll, but it's with a -2 if you want.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna come down and kill me, right?
Actually, it's probably hard for you to talk since you have a crossbow bolt in your throat.
Nah, it's fine. Not the
Fine.
trachea. It's fine.
That's fine.
My windpipe is. How do I get it so that I can roll?
Will it not let you roll while broken? At all?
It's that I literally get an error message. I guess I could just move it up one.
Oh, I can't add a critical injury to you. That's the issue.
I added one.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'll just remove my stress dice, or yeah, I'll just remove my stress dice. No, that doesn't make any sense.
We'll just keep on. We'll say you just hear them walking towards you. You don't know. They round the corner. This woman with the business bob takes in, you know, the crossbow bolt in your throat. You ain't got the W. You ain't
Not-
a wolf.
Not yet.
Yeah. They wouldn't have you move this here unless you're gonna take one of these things to the fire. And I think they would have fucking told me.
It looked like she's about to do something. Just like
You gonna
visually.
Hmm?
Just visually, does it look like she's about to harm me?
Not that you can tell. She does still have the crossbow in her hand.
Well, if there is an aura of aggression, I think dog would attack.
You need to roll an attack for dog. No, dog attacks. Jumps up, bites her arm, making her drop the crossbow.
And I want to grab it.
You grab it, and what do you do?
I forgot if the rule is if I am in like close range, it becomes close combat, or is it still ranged? Like if I fire point blank.
You fire at her point blank, it's close range.
Okay, yeah. So close combat it is. Yeah.
Close combat.
So that would be if you're minusing 2, that would be a straight 3, so that's strength.
Mhm.
So I'll just roll strength. And then it'll also add my stress dice. And then my bonus dice would be +2 from dog. So really I could have just done a flop. It doesn't matter. That's 1 success, but I messed up.
The crossbow bolt goes straight through her head. Easy peasy. You walk into the barn. Straight to the body that you know to be Elliot. And crouch down next to him. You see the bite marks on his arms, on his neck, on his face. You feel him burning with fever, looking at you. Not turned yet. You just see, like, as you had passed everyone, they had all been bitten. There's another walker chained into the corner. Flesh torn away from some people. His mouth is gagged, though.
Absolutely remove it.
Is that you? Or am I fucking dreaming again?
No, it's me.
I was just trying to get more. You had fucking no supplies left.
You could have asked us for help. So, look, you didn't have to go and do this. Sam, time out. Do I know he's lying? Like, the supply's gone?
You want to believe if he's lying or not? What do you want to believe in this moment? Are you looking for the lie, or do you just want to hear him talk to you and believe what you want?
I don't think she's delusional enough to not realize that there were no supplies. Like, there were low supplies. Like, there was 5 other people telling her not.
There were so many other options.
But I don't think that she's going to get upset with him right now. I think that she does just want to hear him talk, but she's not going to get upset that he's lying.
I was gonna come back for you.
Yeah, I tried to tell them that you were going to come back with more supplies. And we decided to come looking for you guys first. Just to make sure you were okay, you know?
Fucked up.
Yeah.
He's like trying to reach towards you. Let me fucking turn into one of these, though. You can't let me turn into one of these fucking things.
I don't know if I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can, you know. Because if I do, then it's less time that I get to talk to you. I'll do it when you go.
I don't want to fucking have it feel that. Ty, please, just... It's like labored breathing. Fucking... I don't know. Just...
I think
Sure, we can talk. We can talk. I like talking.
me too. But you know, I just think that I can't. Hey Sam,
Mm-hmm.
you know how issues change sometimes?
Yeah.
I think she, in this moment, wait, we can talk, yeah. But you know, when we were looking for you, we it's just hard because we, lost Richard, and then now we can't find Brent. I hope he's okay, but there's a horde coming, and we've just already lost 2 people out here, looking for you and Matthew, and I don't know if I could lose another one. I don't know if I can do this.
You care more for fucking Richard and Brent than... I'm asking you to do this for me. Hi.
I know. And I want you to know that I did love you. But sometimes you learn things. And Richard sacrificed the rest of himself, the last bit of time he had for us, when we came looking for you, so I think you can spend the last few hours of your doomed life thinking about all the people who died, for you to just go and die too. So you can become one of those things, and I hope there's no afterlife, because if there is, then I'll kill you. And I'm going to stand up and walk right back out, because my issue has now changed. You can live without Eli.
Shit.
I only heard half that word.
It's okay. I think that's a perfect place for us to end tonight. Eli tried reaching towards you, but being bound as he is, nothing. Just in the dirt and the mud.
Supper.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
You
hey
can
guys.
and you can wrap it up with the rest of them. I've got another 30 minutes before I have to sign off, to be honest. I can go get ready.
Good. Emotional trauma. This is fine because now Anna is the leader of the wolves and has to figure out how to get out with her sister. Does this mean there'll be another episode?
Yes, I guess so, because everybody else has to not die. Question mark?
Did I keep people alive?
Yeah, barely.
Did I kill them with more trauma? More emotional trauma?
So much more trauma.
Okay, this is fine. Everything's great. Hey guys, I'm Sam. I was the game master tonight. I lost all my notes, so this was my panic mode. Oh fuck, I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. And I think it went maybe okay. Maybe it's fine. Anyways, if you want to find me anywhere, you can try. It's Sammy Scribbles, but you'll be disappointed because I don't do shit. Otherwise, I will be back here next month running some. Is it next month? Call of Cthulhu? Cthulhu Week? It's next month. Running the Derelict. It's a campaign I wrote based on the Terror, so I'm super excited for that. I'm sorry for Elsie for trying to figure out all the casting stuff and all that stress, but it'll be great. Just a reminder that one day this will be on YouTube. Who knows when, but it's fine. I'm sure the backlog isn't as bad as I think, and I'm just giving hoop shit, but you know, it is as is. We are gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let everyone do their outro, say where we can find you all, what you're doing next, and maybe a week from now, thought of where your character might be, or maybe just like 3 hours from now. It's a little closer. We'll do 3 hours from now, and then I'm gonna have to convince Hoop to let me bring everyone back and play as, are we the leaders of the wolves or not? How we get out of this mess. Starting with Anna.
Hi, guys. I'm Mary. I've been playing Anna this evening. That's oof. Where you can find me online. You can find me on the Hell site at Nerd on Wheels 15 or everywhere else at the Nerd on Wheels. Coming up for me, you can catch me every other Monday for Lancer Hell's Gate, where we play awesome mech people, and there's some awesome people from the cast on this game. It's a blast. Every other Wednesday, you can find me on Enchanting Sorcery Productions for Fendelver and Below, Halia's Harriers. It is a D&D game with a, we kind of took all the D&D lore, threw it out and made our own. And so we are running the Fandelver and Below module. Go check that out. And then you can also find me in Tomb Raider coming up on Tuesdays. I believe the first episode is Tuesday the 8th. So that'll be fun. We've got LC as well. I'm sure LC can tell us more about that. But as far as where we're gonna find Anna in 3 hours, God, I don't know. Probably if everything goes right, probably ladling some soup that has been laced with pesticides. That's, I think, what Anna would be doing. Very motherly, handing it out. Like, here you go.
My children, let's drink the Kool-Aid. It's fine.
Oh no.
Love it. Absolutely loved Anna, and I am so happy that she became like, it's like, fuck this, we just took out your leader. I'm the fucking leader now. Absolutely amazing. Elder Lemon.
Oh, you're
You
muted.
are muted, my friend.
That explains a lot. Yeah, because I was telling you, this was fantastic. You did great, Sam. Hi, I'm Mika. I do things. I played Elder Apostle Prophet Lehigh Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find me on threads at Mika_Macintosh. It's Macintosh with no A. Or over on Roll D5, where I'm the co-creator, ROLE D5. Upcoming, I mean, you can catch me on Spotify on The Heart is a Dungeon, Season 2, where I play a very chaotic little Corvid Fae named La La Lemon, who smokes. Yeah, 3 hours from now, let's go 10 years from now, he's still alive, and he has his cult. He is a cult leader. I imagine him if he survived to be turned into an atheist, but nope. He is a cult leader now.
I love it. What a turn that took.
Yeah.
Not what I was expecting. It's like, well, let me lean into this. And yes, I am Nephi killing Laban. These people in the middle of their sins, now they shall sin no more because they're fucking dead.
Yep. Where were they trying to lead him outside?
Just wanted to show you the pit with the walkers inside so that you guys could laugh together.
Oh, so they weren't gonna push him in?
Oh, I don't know yet, depending on what you said.
Oh, well, too late, because one of them's dead now, so
Yep.
joke's on them.
Joke's on them. They just want to have a good time, and you were a jerk. Jeez.
I just
Are-
want to get my face fixed.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have a fucking amazing scar with like half your hair missing. It's gonna be like Two-Face deal going on. Okay, Elsie, I'm sorry
For what?
for everything.
I've had a blast. Are you kidding?
Oh, good.
It's fine. Okay. Gotta get out of scheduling mode. Hi, I'm Elsie. I'm optimistic on all social media. I use she, they pronouns. I played Ty or Tyvee, whichever you wanna fucking do. And you're welcome, finally. I think this is one of the first full circle things I've ever gotten to show where I choose justice over a man. You're welcome. It's not all red flags, assholes. I finally got to a point where I could do it. And a little bit of a interview with a vampire inspired quote at the end because I'm obsessed. Where can you find me? So I am everywhere all the time. I'm always watching. Don't do anything stupid that I wouldn't do. You can find me on Hell's Gate, as Mary has already said, what Danny will say next. So I'm not going to talk about that too much. That's next Monday. I think everything was fine. Last episode was okay, right? I think I dissociated a lot of it. I'm very scared. Anyways, I didn't die last episode. Came very close to it, just like this episode tonight. Then you can find me on Masks. I don't even want to talk about it. Masks is a fun game on Entropy Emporium. If you want to see me and my two new boyfriends, JD, if you're watching this, don't worry about it. JD already knows. We held hands. They're dating. And they held my hands so that they can pretend that they're feeling each other's love. But I felt the love too. So, you know, we're all three in love now. Not yet. Not yet. We're right in front of one of their mothers. It's very nice. Next means I get to make out in front of them.
Speaking of
Great.
Entropy Emporium, you can catch me there like every other Friday on a new
That's true.
campaign. Weird Wilds War.
It's a really good game. I've heard JT's pitch, and it's very fun. It's gonna be great. And then Thirsty Sword Lesbians, because that too was supposed to be a two-parter. And now we have three. We're having 3 for 3 on both games. Really excited. And then yes, Tomb Raider on Thursdays, Mary. Thursdays.
I don't have my August schedule up yet. That's why.
Fair. We are all a bunch of funky, feral ass, thirsty bitches. And that is the summary of that. If you want to know more, come tune in. We have the entirety of Cthulhu Week. I literally just clicked the button on no longer accepting applications. We have enough applicants to have everyone in at least one game, if not two. I think there are like 50 spots and 31 applicants. So yeah, it's going to be really great. It's going to be really fun. We're raising money for Palestine Children's Relief Fund. Got a lot of great GMs. Sam is one of them. It's going to be really scary. Bring a change of pants. You're probably going to pee in your first ones. Danny's also there. And Danny's sitting right there. I did not forget you. I literally did not forget you ever. I could never forget you. I love you so much. And that's just really it for me this month, except for a few other things. I think that's about it. That's it
You're doing too much.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
This most solid, most amazing last line that her issue has changed to can't live without Eli to can live without Eli.
Yeah. I was not expecting that. You got me on that one. And in 3 hours, I'm going to be trying not to bleed out still.
We had character growth and development. Amazeballs. Last but not certainly not least. There we go. Those are the words. Danny Olive, Dr. Olive, you traitor, but not.
Yeah, no, kind of. Hey, I'm Daniela. I play Dr. Olive Hanaway. The important thing is she's still alive. So, yeah, it took some steps to get there, but she's still kicking. You can find me, as aforementioned, every other Monday here for Lancer Hellsgate, our long-running Lancer campaign. And
What
you can
happened
find.
last episode? I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I don't remember.
There's a lot of drama.
Drama with LC and
There was a
Danny?
lot of
I'm
drama.
getting blamed for this.
No, I'm not saying it. There was collective drama. We went to a bar. We all kind of like partied a little bit. Then we all kind of got emotional. It was a lot.
As you do.
Anyways, that's where you can find me every other Monday. Sunday, August 11th, you can find me here in the DMC for Caravan of Cthulhu. I am running a Call of Cthulhu game based off 70s horror films. It's going to be hallucinatory, psychedelic, bizarre, weird, and hopefully frightening. I hope this is an absolutely terrifying experience. We are donating, we're fundraising money for the PCRF, the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. So please tune in and join in. Nightmares absolutely guaranteed, or you won't get your money back, but we'll find something else. Yeah, that's where you'll find me in August. I'm really excited. I hope you're all terrified.
Oh, it's so good. All right, Olive, when you took the glove off to show the W and then Richard's note.
I was excited for that one. I was like, the second I saw the letter, I'm like, I'm gonna fold that in, put it right beside the W. That's my conflict right there. If Richard hadn't sent that letter, I had a very different plan. So, shout out to Richard.
That's perfect. All right, I think so. Real quick before we sign up, I'm just saying we had Danny's. Lemon, I believe your secret was that you saw them leave, Matthew. And
Yes. I
and-
tried to. I tried to hint like he's feeling guilty about stuff, but then I didn't get into it. But I helped Matthew leave. Yes.
Yep, and I believe that Anna was that she was going to join the group. That Matthew and Elliot were planning on forming, but still secrets from the others that you don't know yet. It's fine. Tybee may never know. We are going to be raiding over at Raiding Art Studios. Art Studios? Hard Studios. Don't forget the hard. It's got to be hard to go over there. And yeah, make sure you catch... do we have a show tomorrow? No. You'll find us again. Just follow us, like us, be friends with us, come join the Discord. I'm just going to keep talking until the raid goes, but this is the place to be. The Lost Caravan is amazing. They have the bestest people, and